Any thoughts on you, uh, Prawn? Anything you want to go over to, right to start off with? He's a Chud orbiter. Nicholas Joy I think is bigger than Chud. So, go on, Prawn.
I think in a similar way, I think just both Disco and Nicholas Dario, I think they feel like kind of betrayed or embarrassed in a way. Like I think they feel like, in some way, they're part of that community or they kind of came out of that community. I feel like Disco more so than Nicholas Dario, but definitely I feel like there's a tie there. And I think in some ways they're really disappointed with his actions, and they definitely go hard on him. I'll just say that.
What the fuck are you? What the fuck did he just say?
I don't know either,
Wait,
man.
Let me explain that to you.
Oh, Don doesn't even know what you fucking said. Yeah, explain it to me. What the fuck did you say?
Chat gets it.
Chat guess it?
What do you not understand? Do you not understand the words I'm saying, or are you confused about what the point I was trying to make?
Honestly, both. Honestly, I forgot what you said by now.
Embarrassing. So yeah, so
No, I'm gonna say it again because you're fucking retard. You can't fucking listen to what I'm saying. It's very clear points, you idiot. Unlike you, people like Jiskel and Nicholas Ario, they're associated with Destiny. They're embarrassed. They're like, wow, I can't believe I associated myself with this community. I regret doing that in hindsight. Unlike you, who only cares about clout. That's the point I'm trying to make. They have principles and morals, unlike you. That's what I was trying to say.
What's their principles and morals again?
They don't leech off of someone who's a sex criminal.
Is it their whole content literally leeching off of sex criminals like Chris Chan?
I don't think covering a topic, especially if it's like they did something bad, it's the same as leeching when you're like literally
not a topic, it's
begging like, oh, I hope he ends so I can leech the viewers off the stream.
It's not a wait, I'm sorry. Do you think okay, first off, I'm live for 16 hours a day, baby. First, I don't sit here and wait for Destiny to come on.
When does the after hour show start? When does it start?
Hey, retard, it's called DGG After Hours for a reason, monkey shit.
Wow, but I'm saying you're doing more leeching than they are. You literally are starting the stream whenever they end.
First off, you're taking heavy breaths every time you're talking. You're literally struggling to like combat in a debate with me. First off, and second off,
maybe because I'm in bed all week because my fucking back got injured because of someone else. Maybe I'm a little out of shape after being in bed all week. Thank you. No, yeah, it's definitely my fault. Okay, I definitely suplex myself on the ground.
And second off, they literally do it with Turkey Tom, all these other people. Don't know their situations because I know they don't have sex in the first place. But regardless, Darius is leeching more than JSK and Diorio. I would say they're definitely more leeches. They go into other communities. Their whole goal is to start drama with other communities so that way they can have fights. That is like their whole thing. Nicholas Diorio is a Keemstar leech. Nicholas Diorio is a leech from all these other people. So I would say if I'm a leech, I'm probably the biggest baby leech out there. Very little blood in comparison. Nicholas Diorio has 800k followers. I have 3k. I'm definitely not doing it. If I'm a leech, I'm probably the worst one out of all of them. And JSTOK's whole content has been leeching off of Destiny's community and also other communities by, again, instigating drama and being provocative. I am provocative because I'm a fucking lolcow. I create content that's based on me and my life, and other people leech off of me. I'm not the leech. True. I make the content. I bring the content. Nobody said Darius. Oh, remember when Darius was leeching that Destiny stream by like just being there? No, everyone said. Remember when Darius did that funny thing for content? We loved Darius's funny content. We love Darius's content and what he provided to the stream. You look up Darius moments. You look up Darius's controversy. You look up Darius's situation. Darius beating up E-Rob. Darius yelling at Melina. Darius yelling at Laugh. Darius yelling at Sushi. All 3 women. One bitch. And it's like, okay, that's fine. Okay. You are leeching off Xena and have a DGG in bed. Okay, first off, Xena's leeching off me. Xena was only a streamer because I existed, by the way. Xena would not be a streamer if I never existed. Xena would be...
this is dumb. You're all leeching. You're all leeching. You're probably the worst leech. Okay, the point I was trying to make, they're leaving the community. I'm saying they feel like they're part of this community, but they're embarrassed now. So they're leaving. They're making exodus. You're not doing that. That's the difference.
Okay, just so we're clear, I'm making an exit. I've involved myself in other communities. I'm literally going to Japan to interact with another community, first off. And then second, also, the Xena thing was a joke. The second thing is I do other content. I literally hang out and do my own thing. I think that I hang out in Destiny's community the most because that's where I'm born and bred. But I'm doing other stuff. I'm interacting in other spaces. Um, I think that I'm just not. I'm not. I'm heavily invested in DGG and I'm heavily invested in Destiny because that's my homeboy. But I think that I don't need to. In order for me to escape the Matrix, or whatever it is, I think that I don't need to like be uh like making up like be extremist, like sensationalist, like Nicholas Diorio and JSTOK, which isn't them leaving to make their own thing. It's just being provocative to leech any anti fans, which is again still leeching. Here's the thing, because people like Pisco. Do you think people like Pisco's a leech?
No.
No,
Okay. Do you think Pisco is doing? P Hold up, wait. What?
I'm not saying Disco doesn't leech. I'm saying you guys are both leechers, and maybe I'd say even you're a bigger leech in some ways.
I don't think he's bigger.
Pisco got had a position where he just about Destiny, moved on, and just stopped talking about it. And just waited for. And has no reason to continue for it. I think that there's other people like Hutch who looked at the situation, they disavowed Destiny, moved on. I think people like that are milking it and
He just watched
dragging.
he just
Like
watched the
Jason.
Willie Mac video today.
Okay, I know that he watched the William Back video today, but he's not doing a JCOK style 12-hour jerk off fest. Which those are the leeches. There's other people leeching. That's all your content is jerking off other people. All my content is not this. I spent a whole weekend in Disneyland. I woke up this morning and I played Lollipop Chainsaw and streamed, and then I had a conversation about how Lava's a piece of shit. Um, do you want to continue this? We can keep going, but we're gonna drag away from the show.
You're, I think you're saying disputes what I'm saying. I said you're both leeches.
No, you didn't say
I'm trying to say you're
both
not a leech.
leeches.
I'm saying yeah, you guys are both
You're
leech.
saying
Both leech.
okay, no, that's
Destiny.
not
It's
what
okay.
you're.
It's okay.
That's,
Okay, just say.
I'm sorry. Are you
That
deaf
is
and
literally
dumb?
I said that a second. I tried to repeat
That's not
myself.
what
I
you
just said a
What
second ago.
what
You guys are
said was
both leeches.
that they're
I just think
escaping
in
the
some ways
matrix.
you're more of a leech.
They're saying they're no longer a leech and they're creating their own thing, which again isn't their own
No,
thing.
you don't
They're
fucking
making
listen.
it-
Okay,
they're trying to make
I
a
was
career
making
off
this.
of
No,
Destiny.
shut. You're not a bad listener. I'm saying because that's the very first comment I said. Where you're like, I don't fucking know what you're saying. I'm confused. I don't know what point you're trying to make. I'm saying both Nicholas Diorio and Disco have one thing in common. They feel betrayed, embarrassed. They're not happy that they were involved in that community. They now have some level of regret. Do you feel that way?
Nicholas Diorio says he
Do you
wasn't
feel that
even in
way?
that
Do you
community.
have regret for interacting with Destiny?
No, I don't. Why would I have regret?
Then okay, yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's all I said. That's what I'm saying. I'm pointing out the difference between Nicholas Diorio and Disco and you.
Is that they have a regret for what, and where's their regret? Sorry, Nicholas Stewart doesn't have regret. He doesn't even believe that he was Destiny's like in Destiny's community. He literally says openly, "I wasn't an orbiter. Destiny orbited me."
I said this at the very beginning. You're awful, sir. I said from the very beginning, Disco is more guilty of this, but I think also Nicholas Diorio feels some connection in his community. He was a fan of Destiny. He felt like I wouldn't say he's an orbiter, but he felt some kind of connection there, and he regrets that connection.
I'm sure, but I don't know why you would make that claim for him. I don't know what that. I don't know
Wrong?
what. I don't. All right. I don't. I'm sure.
I'm pretty sure he said that. I'm pretty sure he said it on stream.
I'm sure he probably did, but what does that have to do with anything? Why would you point that out? I'm sure Nicholas Diorio eats more than me, but why are you pointing that out? What's the?
Oh my god, are you fucking? You 20 minutes ago you asked me what's your take on the thing, and I was like, okay, here's something I've not heard before. What commonalities did Jiskel and Nicholas Story have in common? And I just pointed it out, and then you disagreed with me, and now I'm defending myself, and now you agree with me.
But okay, no, I understand that what they have in common is that they probably don't like Destiny right now. That's probably most of what they have in common. I'm not gonna say feeling regret for being friends with him or something. I wouldn't know if he has regret for that at all. He probably gained some traction for whatever he did and gained more of an audience for that. He probably doesn't really care.
And now they're shitting on Destiny because there's clout for shitting on Destiny now.
Yeah, now they're because of their relationship with him, they have more insight and have more of a care in that whole sphere. They probably have more of an
I'm sure that is a
investment in it.
factor, but I also mentioned a factor is like their disappointment. They probably want to cover someone they're really disappointed in. I think it's a very natural reaction.
Can I say again?
Okay, we both agree. You agreed a second ago that he feels disappointment about his interaction with Destiny. Do you think? I don't disagree that he's probably partially doing this for clout.
I don't think he has
Do
any
you think
discipline in his
also?
interaction with
Do you think
Destiny. He
also
doesn't feel like
factors?
he was even interacted with them.
I'm focusing on. I'm talking about Disco
said he
now.
interacts-
Again,
Oh, JCOK does, but JCOK is like retarded. JCOK is like he's just being sensational. He's could literally have if
oh
he
my god.
felt like he has regret for
Keep
that.
on
he
track.
has-
I'm trying to point out there's other reasons than just clout to cover this content. Do you disagree? The only reason is not clout. There are other reasons to cover it. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, covering it isn't by itself a clout thing. Then the ways that JCOK is a clout thing, and the way that
All right, let me give you a
Nicholas
fucking
Story
analogy because you can't take
is a
it.
clout thing.
Imagine if like we're a social circle, we're a friend group, and one of my friends fucks me over really, really bad. He betrayed my
Yeah.
trust, and then someone's like, "Dude, why do you keep talking about this? It's kind of old news." Like, fuck you,
I
dude.
think
That guy
you're
fucked me over. Of course, I'm not talking about it. I'm not talking about it. I felt betrayed. My trust.
I say you're dragging it.
And that's why they
When I say
report
you're
out people like
I say that's a
Peace
very
Code
reasonable
who
reaction. Like,
haven't
yeah, that
done
person
the
got
same
fucked
shit.
over. They might want to do that.
I'd say you're
Again-
dragging it. Okay, they might want to do that, but I can still say that I can still say you're dragging it, bro. Like that's
wouldn't-
that's not my point.
And the reason to drag it would be for clout, because of people like
Yeah.
Peace Code who
And-
There are other reasons to
they're
drag. No,
disappointed.
you can do both.
That's why he's mad at people like I'm telling you. That's why he's mad at people like Willie Mac. Willie Mac's video. We're gonna watch it today. From what I gathered, which is only 10 minutes out of a 30-minute video, doesn't seem that bad. Doesn't seem that bad. I also skimmed people's responses to it and kind of what was going on. Didn't seem like it was that bad. It seems like he kind of tackles things, talks about Sunday being a piece of shit, the issues there. We'll watch the
Hella
whole
mad
video.
at him for that.
Yeah, we'll see the videos about that. But he seems like he kind of takes all sides. But JCOK gets a pretty big peeve on him because he doesn't know.
I watched the whole video. No, Destiny. Willie Mac's pretty critical of Destiny overall. I don't think he's.
Yeah, he goes
I
in
wouldn't say
hard.
it's neutral.
Yeah.
So okay, but why do you think JCOK is mad at Willie Mac for his coverage?
I actually don't know. Based on what I saw, I don't know why you'd be mad at him.
Hey,
He's
we're gonna
trying to
find
present
out.
Sunday
And
also.
we're gonna find out on this episode of DGG After Hours. So let's get into it. So we have reaction videos here. Naomi King lied with their own words. Who the fuck is this?
It's some shit from Destiny
Oh,
went over on
that's-
stream yesterday.
It's
False
unrelated,
rape
but-
allegation.
Yeah, this is one example where it would be good to shit talk on the woman.
Okay,
I would not.
well-
I would not defend this woman.
Okay, well,
But it's not related to Destiny Con. But it's very hot news from today. It's hot.
All right. Well,
Yeah,
that's
yesterday.
someone was talking about coming on a tattoo earlier, so I'm very curious if that has anything to do with it. We can go on to that.
Basically,
Yes,
this guy is
jerked off
really good
on
evidence of
Twitter,
how
text
this guy's giving. This girl's making fake R-word accusations. And this guy has receipts. It
So,
looks pretty
so here's what I would really like to do. What I would like to do today, and if you guys would like to do this with me, I'd appreciate it. I would like to go over this Willie Mac video. I really want to watch it because I haven't watched it yet. I'd like to watch the Willie Mac video, then figure out what JSTOK is mad about from this video. That's what I would like to do. Can we give it 1 in the chat if we're okay with doing that? I want to figure out what over here. Green jerked off onto her tuk-tuk on her stomach, a sacred tattoo or something. What is wrong with
I
jerking
put that
off
in the
onto
doc,
the
but I was
tuk-tuk?
thinking we should do the Mac video. It's a couple days old. We gotta get done. It's gonna be old news soon.
All right. All right. Let me do this. All right. So we're gonna watch it right now.
Yeah, wait, can you share it in Discord also?
Yes,
Yeah, that's
it's
for
the
sure.
same thing.
All right. If anyone feels like they have need to pause, just say like Ollie Oxen free or something. Also, can we get this server boosted already? Like, dude, we're at level 2. We just need like 5 more boosts. Can we get 5 more boosts so I can have 60 FPS videos? Thank you.
Can I
All
make a
right,
request? Can you make sure stream attentiation's on or whatever it's called?
Fuck is a stream intensiation?
That means if we say like if we say pause, it's gonna make our volume a little bit higher than the video, so you can hear us.
Public statement: Uridite has not had sexual relations with Destiny as of February 19th, 2025.
Wow.
When was that a public
What are you
statement?
reading?
Someone in chat just said that.
Kitty Slayer said that in chat.
Is that real? Did Uridite say
I think
that?
she's just memeing.
I don't think they had sex. Did she post that on her Twitter? It's real. It's a chat thing. Okay. They might have had sex then. If you're just trolling. Okay. All right. Let's dig in here. All right. We're gonna dig into this video. We're gonna go and see what's going on, and we're gonna figure out why J2K is so mad about this video. We're gonna stop it a couple
One quick
times.
question.
What?
I feel like you should do an intro. I bet a lot of people know who Willie Mack is, but maybe we should like give them a little introduction for who this is. Is that useful?
Why are you sniffing all the time? You have like, fucking allergies right now?
Yes, my nose is really red. I have allergies. What about it? You're the sniffling god. I learned it from you.
Sudafed?
I'm just doing lines up here, okay? Or I think I'm so high energy.
There's no
Okay,
way.
so you guys, for those that don't know, Willie Mack is a commentary channel, covers lots of drama. He's been on Destiny's After Hour show. I think that's the one, right? That's the podcast he went on. So he's been there. He flew out to Miami to hang with Destiny IRL not too long ago. So I think he's got a unique perspective. And actually, Destiny can confirm this. Destiny said one of the only people to reach out to actually get like Destiny's take also was Willie Mack. Everyone else did not reach out to him.
Yeah, Willie Mack was on Disney's podcast, Anything Else, and as was Darius. And he was also on the election stream, I believe.
Yes. We're gonna watch this too. We're gonna go over J2K stuff. We're gonna do our debate tomorrow, and then after that, I'm going to try to plan something with irrelevance. I feel like it's about time I addressed irrelevance claims before I leave.
Is he joining the stream?
Say what?
Is he joining the stream?
I'm going to try to talk to him about it. I'm gonna go to his room and I'm gonna pretty much tell him like, hey, I think it's about time. You have KCIP. Let's farm it, and let's do a real conversation. We haven't talked about it off stream yet, so let's have a real conversation on stream. And I know Relly's gonna tweak out. He's gonna have his little spurg moment, and I'm gonna probably spurg out, and it's gonna be content. And then it's gonna result in a fist fight, and then I'm gonna go to Japan, and then I'm not gonna start it, so it won't be that big of a deal. So, all right, let's figure out what's going on here, get more context, and then go from there. All right, you guys ready?
Do it.
Yeah.
First off, wait, real quick before this, what the fuck is a public API?
For what?
So I think it means like, for example, Google might have a public API. So like, if you're designing an app, you can kind of integrate into into Google's like architecture. So it's like something publicly available companies make, so you can like integrate your app into their app.
So it's like when you sign into something.
No, it's like so like for a Kick public API, it might be for like if you want to embed a Kick stream on your website, like how Fandom used to do with like Twitch streams and shit.
Doesn't every
Like,
website
for
do that?
example,
Not
for
all
example,
websites.
for like
if
React,
you have to have a
React
public
Dev,
API to do it.
For example, React Dev, they probably use like the API for Teams, like to use to delete Teams messages. It's how really complicated tech systems interact with each other.
Why would that be so cool that you would use this website over like Twitch for?
Does Twitch not have a public API? Maybe that's why.
It does, doesn't it?
Also,
Like,
it makes it easier for integration. For example, one of the reasons YouTube sucks for that is because like YouTube doesn't have a lot of that ability. So like that's why it's hard like to integrate different third-party apps like with YouTube compared to the other ones, where it's a lot easier for Kick and Twitch because they have more API abilities or whatever.
Okay. Also, I would like to. You guys can see this really clearly. I want to show you guys this thing that I looked into recently. I'm trying to find like a image that's not like too like sexual. Hold up. Wait, 1 second. Okay, guys, I found this website. So if you guys want a new porn suggestion, and I'm not telling everyone to go use this. Okay, but I actually learned about this, and if anybody knows any websites that are similar to this, let me know. So there's a subreddit called Unstable Diffusion. Okay, apparently it's AI porn. Very interesting stuff there. I've been seeing. Give it a read. Give it a check out. It's right next to SFM porn in terms of like interest. But you can see AI porn, not of celebrities, but just no real characters. So if anyone's interested in that, you can check it out. All right, let's get in. Good or bad? Some of
W
it's pretty good.
suggestion.
Some of it's honestly pretty good, but honestly, it's not like better than.
It's only gonna get better though.
It's only gonna get better, but
True.
it's interesting to see it. If you're ever curious of seeing like AI porn that doesn't harm other people, it's pretty cool. It's like it's a lot of like hentai that's on there. There's also real people, but it's weird. So just take a gander. Want to generate your own AI porn? I can show you. No thanks. No thanks. All right, you ready?
Watch the video.
Let's dig in.
Video by stating that I was the only one that reached out to everyone involved in this story, and that the victims weren't just used by Destiny, but by YouTubers trying to frame themselves as heroes. One of them is still lying about what he did. Now, I'm not going to pretend that I personally care about the victims either. I don't know them. However, I do have the basic human decency to not try and sabotage them. I pride myself on doing a good job, and this video is finally up to those standards. So enjoy! Destiny is a political streamer that has framed himself as a moral authority. I've gone on his shows, cited his appearances often when covering the Red Pill. He's framed himself as someone who's fighting for respecting women.
I think there's an intention within DGG, from what I can tell, from what you say and what people say, to make women feel comfortable in this space. Is that correct?
There's an intention from me. There's probably an intention from part of my community.
He thinks teenagers should get dating advice from him rather than their own stupid parents.
Person comes up to you and starts saying some weird stuff. You just sit there with this 13-year-old and then you start having conversations extended about them about dating.
Yeah, I have before. What do you mean? No, would I tell if a young person came up to me and they were asking me questions about some like boy problems or something? Yeah, I'd probably say, yeah, of course. What do you mean, I'm a 35-year-old man? Of course I'm gonna have better advice for them than some random high school person. Yeah.
Okay, I don't know if that's like
That's a weird take.
Yeah,
Yeah.
these are
No, wait,
these are both
Destiny said
pretty out
isn't
of
weird.
context.
Wait, what Destiny said isn't weird. I'm saying Willie Mac's characterization.
Yeah.
I don't think he says that he has better responses than someone's parents. He's saying that him, a 35-year-old, will probably be smarter about how to handle a relationship than like a fucking retarded high schooler. Like, do
He
you think
says their parents though.
I don't think he just
No.
he didn't just say his parents here.
Wait, just keep playing it and then
He didn't say his parents.
like 5 more
Of
seconds.
course.
Yeah, I think he
If a
does.
15-year-old girl came up to me and she's like, there's some weird thing going on with a boy in my high school, I'd say, oh, no, don't talk to me, honey. Go ask another 15-year-old boy or ask your retarded fucking mom and dad who are going to tell you to...
Oh,
never
what'd I
talk to
say?
anybody.
Wow.
Why,
Wait, you
why would I
didn't-
not talk to you in person? Wait,
What did he say? Wait, go back there. What did he
Why
say
did he
about the
say-
retarded parents?
He doesn't say.
Just go back like 10
He
seconds.
said, or their parent. He said, or their parent.
Okay,
And
go
then he
back.
kept going.
I guess. Okay, one more time.
there's some weird thing going on with a boy in my high school. I'd say, oh, no, don't talk to me, honey. Go ask another 15-year-old boy or ask your retarded fucking mom and dad who are going to tell you to never talk to any boys ever. No, what the... Why would I not talk to you in person? Wait, what?
Okay, well, I'm assuming that the conversation is based on saying like, okay, if you're gonna, because here's the thing, okay, parents tend to just say like, boys are icky, don't worry about it, don't talk to guys. He's being
And that's
based.
bad advice.
That's bad advice from Destiny or bad advice from?
No, it's like from if a parent is just says that instead of like actually educating your kid on fucking. sexual
Yeah,
safety
I
and
mean,
shit.
you should probably ask your parents, but like, listen, if you're from like West Virginia, you ask your parents, they're just gonna like pull out they're gonna do like the thing where they pull out a shotgun, or like they just try to they just troll it. So I guess that makes sense. I don't think it's like super
And then-
crazy, but
Just another point on the first part.
like he's someone that like,
when
specializes
Willie Mack said
in-
like, no, you go ahead, Darius.
I was saying he's someone who specializes in these type of conversations. It seems like it's fine to say because he's probably gonna know how to speak better about it than like a parent would. Because
Also, he has a kid. I mean, it's not like.
Yeah.
Just real quick on the
But-
first part. So he said like that Destiny purports himself to be like a moral authority. So that's like kind of like Destiny doesn't really say that he's like the perfect moral authority, and he like the clip that he used was him talking to Erudite, and if I remember correctly, that was specifically a clip of them two talking about like how to make the community less like hostile to women, and it was like also specifically about some stuff that happened at the Ohio canvassing. So it's like a bit like kind of out of context to say that's Destiny saying he's a moral authority on like misogyny and like forever. And it seems like it's kind of like because Willie Mack kind of started watching Destiny around like the Red Pill era, so it seems like Destiny was kind of like being like the quote unquote moral authority there. But yeah, that's all.
And to be fair, during the Red Pill arc, I remember many times he'd be like, "Hey, don't follow. Do what I say, not what I do." I don't. He even said like, "I don't follow a lot of his own advice." He's like the poly stuff. He's like, "I do this, but no one should do this. This is not for
Yeah,
the average
exactly.
person."
Anyway,
Yet Destiny has a longer list of women he's had sexual interactions with that now hate him than any of these guys. Almost all of which have been labeled.
did you guys see me on there?
I did.
I got the cameo.
Classic. Melina, a former sex partner of Darius, asked him to move to Austin with her after. I remember when Melina asked me to move there. It's crazy. We listen. There's an alternate timeline right now where I'm living with Melina, and she's my roommate, and she's dating a Skarsgård, and we're like just chilling. There's an alternate reality that exists at this moment. They had a falling out, and Darius.
You think about that?
I bet if you were there, they'd still be together. You know.
Yeah.
What?
I bet if you were there, they'd still be together. They never would have divorced, separated.
I don't know about that.
Any of these
Well,
guys,
and that other
almost
part.
all of which have been labeled as crazy, unhinged psychos, liars.
Yeah, like I can be a pretty cold motherfucker, and yeah, you know, me and Melina have problems, but I don't think I f***ed up at all in this. I'm not running around screen sharing people's nudes, calling people ugly behind their backs while telling them I want to f*** them because they're like trying to go up on shows that I'm like a producer of.
But recent leaks showed Destiny sharing sex tapes of his past partners without their consent to a 19-year-old named Rose in an attempt to get laid. I can't help but wonder, was there any truth behind their stories?
Things that's been done to me without consent or anything. that has been my past 5 years.
Then there's the aspect of how
Dude, does that not that just pisses me off. That just pisses me, dude.
Yeah.
It's like, bruh, I'm not even, dude. It's like, listen, I can understand that she's upset with it because Melina did communicate to me that she was upset about Destiny, sharing, like their sex tapes and the other stuff. I'm pretty sure she did. I might be wrong. Back when we were talking, but she also was doing the same thing. So I was like, okay, do you really care about
Yes,
it?
it's real gameplay.
Or is it just like you're just used to this behavior? Like I said, like the Will Neff thing when she was showing us Will Neff's dick, she was describing to me in detail about how Jaden wanted to fuck her in some like bathroom stall and like made them end stream or like cut off stream for a second so they could have sex in a bathroom because they were so desperate to have sex or something. Fucking her threesome shit and random things she was sending me with like other girls and like nudes.
Check this shit out.
And then like the pictures I have of her and fucking Steven
This is
naked that he didn't give me permission
in
to
my
send.
aquarium.
It's like, bro, like you were doing like similar things. Sure that Jairus could have destroyed Destiny years ago, but never did. Now Destiny treats him like this. Destiny didn't treat me like shit. It's just so annoying looking at her like act like she's such a victim, bro. It's like I guess she could probably be upset, but like you're valid for being upset, but like, holy fuck, who's Jaden? That really fucking hot girl. Hold on, wait, I gotta show Jaden. That Jaden's this girl, bro.
Also, real quick, but you kind of already have like gone over it in like other conversations, but like the clip where Destiny's talking about Boss 7, like obviously like the sharing of nudes was bad also, but it was also the fact that he was soliciting nudes from girls so they could get them onto the fucking Raw show and fucking that shit. So.
Yeah.
Oh, this chick.
these stories, bro, coming from two YouTubers, President Sunday and Beckett, who never reached out to the victim, were never given permission to share any of this. Yet they did it anyway, confirming it's her and
I don't know what
leaks
you
to the
mean, Twin
general
Towers. I
public,
don't know what you
framing
mean.
her
I
as a
built
suicide
this
baiter for
tower,
saying she'd
this
kill herself
aquarium,
if her parents found out.
and
Exceeded the worst thing that
it
someone
may
in
have
her
borne some
position could
resemblance
do.
to the World Trade
Rather
Center,
than
and I thought it
seek
might be a
legal
good
recourse
idea
or make a
to
public
build another
statement
one. I don't know.
denouncing the
It was never
violation of her
intended to
consent
be.
and dignity that these leaks
I don't see
represented.
any.
She was literally doing both of those things.
Dude, it's so funny. It's so funny how he presents himself in his little avatar. When he looks like fucking... He looks fucking like
Seems
that,
to have ultimately chosen to try and profit from the situation by extorting Destiny.
This guy didn't even try to understand.
Bro, what? Like, how she didn't even try to extort him. She also was like... She literally was talking to Schrader about what she would possibly ask for. It's so stupid.
And I don't know if we're gonna have time to do it, but I did watch like Hilo video. He had some interesting takes as one of one of the editors
Oh.
Sunday was working closely with.
Yeah.
We need to watch this Cope and Thieves video later as well, because apparently that has some things that we need to know. All right, sorry.
I didn't realize that and Beckett is the same person. Cope and Seed is Beckett.
Oh, really?
I'm pretty
I
sure.
know.
In the full story before making a video victim shaming her. Well, her parents certainly know now, thanks to Sunday's journalism, if she dies, she dies. A risk he's totally
What the
willing to
fuck
take on
happened
behalf
to
of
all
making
my-
his YouTube video.
all my
After Pixie
bunnies?
was forced to go public, she would have other women reach out, saying they also had their nudes shared without their consent. One girl even claimed she filed a police report on Destiny for secretly recording them having sex, which if true is such a violation of another person's privacy. I genuinely hope he faces criminal consequences for it. This is not the first time this accusation has come up.
The way that Lauren keeps saying this is that is implying that I'm recording me f***ing people or recording me like sexual stuff or something like that.
Okay, I'm not gonna pause for a while after. I'm not gonna pause for a while after this, but I just want to say what he just said is how everyone, JSTOK, Irrelevant, everyone should have said this, bro. If it is true, he should face legal repercussions for it. Not Destiny. Kenneth Bonnell II belongs in a sex offender registry for what he's done. Bro, it just doesn't make any sense. But I say, if this is true and he has done this, what he belongs on a sex offender registry. What? And I even said that. I said, yeah, if he was secretly recording people, yeah, it should be there. But I can't wait to hear Destiny leak it all. Apparently he's doing it Friday. Didn't Relly say that? No, he did. Relly said he belongs on a sex offender registry and just agreed with what's it called. And then he repeated it on his stream for no reason. He's like, I believe he belongs on it. And he didn't say, oh, if it's true, I believe he belongs on it. He said, he belongs on it. He didn't say, if it's true, you need to clarify those things too. You said, I think Destiny should be on a sex offender registry for what he's done. I thought Relly hedged? No, he didn't. You can go watch his VOD. Watch his VOD from the day, it was the day after everything happened. And then watch when he goes live on his channel. He even doubles down on his channel to say it. And I'm like, all right, bro. Okay. I literally had to charge. I was like, bro, this is so cringe.
I don't remember him edging either. To back you up there.
That's how she implies it. When Lauren says it over and over again, that's what she's referring to.
The response he gave on Reddit as well as in his stream come off as absurd, like he's the victim.
A lot of vulture culture streams tonight. A lot of clout hungry people that wanted to spend 12 hours reacting to this are going to be very disappointed, and I'm sure they'll have their own conspiratorial reasons for why I'm saying what I am saying.
His friends have all disavowed him. His podcast host says he told his wife to leave him.
I'll say this also. I think Steven was a fucking really shitty husband to Melina, okay? I'm coming out here saying it right now. I don't think Steve would deny it either, but it's not good the way that he was. I talked to Melina a lot of times, and she was crying and miserable and everything else, and Steve would say, what do you want me to say? I'm a selfish motherfucker. That's why I'm in the relationship that I'm in. He was like, what should I do? Should I leave? And I'll tell you this, I never was I was never no, you should stay and make things out. I told her multiple times, listen, if you feel like this is an abusive relationship, get the fuck out of there immediately.
Acting like he's betrayed because nobody reached out to him.
I want to write up a list of...
I want to say this, bro. Melina was toxic as fuck, too. I remember, her throwing plates or some shit in the house and, breaking shit over, a fight they had and sending it to Destiny, be look at what you made me do. You made me break plates. I'm so mad. I break plates, Steven. I break plates, Steven. Or some bullshit. And then I'm like, bro, is this really this serious that you're fucking having manic episodes and breaking shit? You got break up. And then I remember when she told me that she was screaming with glass in her hand or something. And I was like, okay. And she was like, you need to call Destiny. And I called Destiny and I was like, hey bro, your girl is tweaking out. And he was like, bruh, thank you for telling me, buddy. And then he hung up on the phone on me. And then I was like, okay. And I don't know what happened after that because I don't know what he did. But bruh, this bitch was toxic as well. But Destiny had 10 years of age on her, 7 years of age on her. He's a grown-ass man. He probably should break up with her, right? He should be I shouldn't have to tell her hey, you should break up. Steven should be okay, listen, I live my lifestyle the way I do. I dated this girl and she was 20, 19. She obviously wasn't built for it. She's a hetero. I remember him saying that multiple times too. She is a not polyamorous person. What is it? What is it when you're not polyamorous? Heterosexual?
Monogamous.
Monogamous. Okay, she is a
Monogamoid.
monogamous person, and she's very much. I think that she likes fucking around or whatever, blah blah blah. But she's definitely not like cool with like whatever lifestyle Destiny wanted to do. And obviously, at some point, he should have been like, okay, I can't do this, and then broke up with her. But I mean, they were married. There's complications there. I don't really know how you work that around or how you deal with it. They did some couples counseling. Obviously, it didn't work. They spent a bunch of money on that. I think it was like I remember them telling. I think she told me it was like $500 a fucking session, like, and they were doing couples therapy like bi-weekly. I was like, bro, that's $2K a month. Like that's nothing to them, but like, nigga, no shit.
Also, just a little nitpick, but like in the video, Willie Mack says, Destiny's co-host told Destiny's wife to break up with him, and then he plays the clip, and Dan says, "If you think he's abusive, then you should break up with him." And it's like,
Yeah.
just a little teeny like way that he's framing the clips.
I think that's how these people. I don't know. Yeah, it's weird frame, but it's like that's how these people take it. They're like, and it's so stupid because it's like you just don't like listen to. I don't know if you just don't listen to what they're saying, but I mean, like, I guess if you're just like looking for something, you're just gonna find it there.
He's just
I mean,
painting
I
it
can
everywhere, just fine.
Yeah.
All the people actually, hold on, because there were some people that messaged me to like figure out like what was actually going on before they kind of decided to do all this like crazy public stuff about it. I just want to read off a list of those people. Hold on. Okay. Yeah, and that's all of them. That was a little bit shocking as well, but okay.
So I reached out, confronting him, asking him pointed questions, and his answers were disappointing. So much so it made me wonder why he would want anyone to reach out at all. His enemies would use all of this to take victory laps on Destiny.
First of all, okay, I would say that I'm pretty confident that everyone who is featured in these videos also sent videos of them and other people as well. But nobody talks about that.
Okay. Classic, I just made up a no you defense, but that's cool.
Okay, first off, he's not. Why is he saying I just made up? He said he's confident, so he probably knows something privately. So I don't know why this fucking moron's talking about it. But also, no, I don't know why Dan would say that. It's like no one's talking about it. Yeah, no one's talking about it because that would require them to leak it and then snitch on themselves. Like niggas, like yeah, they're not gonna snitch on themselves, bro. What?
Well, he means like why is nobody
Zod
talking
getting a
about like that part of like everybody's like calling Destiny like the worst piece of shit for doing it when probably other people related to the situation were all probably also doing it. That's what Dan's saying. Not that they should like still snitch.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, but like those people would have to snitch in order to talk about that. How else would they know?
No, he's saying like people unrelated to it haven't brought that up at all. Like the possibility even that could be the case.
Why the fuck would they do? Why would you make that assumption that they're also behaving in behavior you think is bad?
Not make the assumption, just like bring it up as a possibility.
Guys, don't tell anyone. Guys, Fulbright. Guys,
like,
Fulbright. Cheating, hacking, cheating. Unbelievable.
Yeah, but
Fulbright.
It's like such a short conversation. It's like playing like.
Yeah. You're just
speculating. It's like speculating.
Exactly, speculation, of course.
Yeah,
but people will speculate the other way. But, yeah.
Yeah, but the other way has like more. I guess you can base something off of it. Yeah, I guess that's more like substance. I guess. Even if I even said like, oh, like this doesn't seem like it's even weird behavior. Like him sending his nudes with him with another girl. I don't think it's weird behavior because again, like I've had nudes from like 3 different other streamers that have involved other streamers, and they've been sent to me. And I haven't asked if that person had consent because I just assume it. Or I'm not like okay, I'm imagining it's just like fine, or this is just something you guys do. This is retarded. Turn on TTS, you pussy. You're a pussy, bitch. And also, like, even then, other streamers talk about how they fucked other streamers all the time. People, like, just leak that who they fucked and how they fucked them and the specifics of it and what their pussies look like and how it was to have sex with them. It's just, I don't know. It's just annoying. So it's like, I turn on TTS, we don't care. If we get 10 uniques saying turn on TTS, I'll turn it on.
Over the guy who was trying to get him banned for the past 3 months. Painful. Destiny would throw away all of his credibility because he wanted to goon. This is the sort of video I finish and I just want to shake my head in disappointment. I need Z-Biotic pre-alcohol to get through this. Fruity, we all have busy lives and we can't waste a day stuck inside sitting on the couch because we had a couple drinks the night before. Pre-alcohol is the first genetically engineered probiotic which is designed by...
I hate to skip ads, but it's the most bullshitting thing I've ever heard. What the fuck? Like, it's like a probiotic drink so you don't get too drunk or too hungover. That sounds like a scam.
What does that even mean?
It just prevents a hangover. I mean, stuff does exist that does that, but dishes.
If you drink too much, you drink too much. How does a probiotic make it so that way you don't wake up and feel droggy?
Well, he's going to explain. It's designed by a PhD scientist.
Do you not trust science, Darius?
Scientists to tackle rough mornings after drinking.
anti-science?
When you drink alcohol, it gets converted into a toxic byproduct in the gut. It's this byproduct, not dehydration, that's to blame for your rough next day. Pre-alcohol produces an enzyme to break this byproduct down. Just remember to drink this probiotic before drinking alcohol, drink responsibly, and get a good night's sleep to feel your best tomorrow.
Wait. Pause for a second, wait.
Drink one of these.
Did you see the middle step? The middle step is drink responsibly. What's the whole point of doing that? You're not going to get drunk if you're drinking responsibly.
Well, I mean, that's probably like...
It's just legal. So
It's a legal thing.
I don't know.
I got fucking shit-faced and beat my wife. It's all your fault. It's biotics because you said I wouldn't get drunk. It's just preventing that shit.
Sorry, go ahead. Why is his hand zoomed in? What's happening? Oh, he broke his hand.
My hand, but hey, he's the one who was sleeping until 9 while I got up and went on a 3-mile run. So who's the real dummy? Not me. What I know is that it works and they plan on coming out with all sorts of products that have nothing to do with alcohol. So if you want to stay in the loop, go to zbiotics.com/WillyMac or scan the QR code right now if you want 15% off when using code WillyMac at checkout. And it's backed with a 100% money back guarantee if you're unsatisfied for any reason. That's how confident they are in their product. Thank you ZBiotics for sponsoring this video. For background information, all these leaks are coming from a 19-year-old girl named Rose is Coming.
That kind of shit is literally f***ing disgusting. That he would try to trap a little girl and I don't want to be presumptuous. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry if this upsets you because you're 19, or I'm sorry if this upsets you because you're 22 or something, right? Or if you're some legal guy or whatever, you know? When you're 19, you're a little kid, okay? Now, if you're 22, a 19-year-old's not a kid to you, okay? I'm 29. A 19-year-old might as well be a 15-year-old to me. It's all the fucking same, dude.
Well, now he's 36 and still talking to 19-year-olds. This Rose person rather get hacked or leak the videos herself. We still don't know for sure. And all...
Can you pause for 1 second? Also, how old was Melina when they started dating?
I think 20.
I think she's 19. Also, we looked at the other
I think
day
she
and
was
the answer.
20 and he was 30, I think.
Still, one age difference.
But you obviously the context. He wasn't talking about it in a sexual way, just like fucking brain-wise.
What did you ask?
How old was Melina when they met?
Oh,
we started dating. Wasn't she 19? We looked into this like a week or two ago.
She was like 19, yeah.
Yeah, so just saying. He doesn't always listen to his own advice. All right, here's my take.
Yeah, I can imagine that he's being a hypocrite or whatever. I don't think it means anything. I think people say shit sometimes. They're being a little bit exaggeratory, a little sensationalist, a little whatever.
Well, honestly, I want to back you up here because I do think sometimes these clips are, I wouldn't say they're out of context, but all these are taken from debates where he's trying to dunk on someone. I think it's like from the JF conversation. I think it was related to that where like he's like dating some 19-year-old and he's criticizing them for that, and he's clearly trying to dunk on them. He was mostly making the most like.
He was just trying to win a debate at the time.
Yeah. That's what
I mean, no, even that. I mean, like he could say that and still be like, I can say that he can be talking the majority, bro. Like the majority of 19-year-olds. In the majority of 19-year-olds he's probably talking to are probably like that. Yeah, I don't think like again, the majority of the 18-year-olds I've talked to, I've been a little bit retarded, and I haven't, like I said, I've disengaged in conversation.
Yeah, I don't disagree, but he's also saying like I would never do this. Like that's weird. I would never do that because in general women are like that. So I would never date a 19-year-old, and then he does that.
Yeah. Okay. Again, there could be specifics. Okay.
It just makes him a hypocrite, though. It doesn't make him.
Yeah, it make him a hypocrite.
Makes him a gooner.
And again, I think if you're being charitable, the conversation he's talking about is the majority of 19-year-olds. He's not talking about every single 19-year-old. He thinks is a fucking 15-year-old. Just by
Point I was trying to
talking
make,
about this.
I think he actually does not hold this opinion in his heart. I think he's trying to dunk on someone. He's using this as like a good argument.
I think he
debate.
does hold it in
Doesn't
his heart, though,
necessarily
that he
actually
thinks
believes it
most
completely.
19. I think he does hold it in his heart that he thinks most 19-year-olds have the
And act like 15-year-olds. He
like
he obviously wasn't talking about in terms of like sexual fucking maturity. He was meaning in like how retarded you can be when you're talking to a 19-year-old and they say like some dumbass fucking young people shit. That's what he was talking about, obviously.
But the point I'm trying to make is he dated and married a 19-year-old. I mean, they didn't marry when they're 19, but he started a very intimate relationship that's probably based on some intellectual discussions with the 19-year-old. So,
Why do you think it was based on intellectual discussion? Firstly, and secondly, sure.
do you not think? Well, okay, well, either way, that means that's bad. That means okay, he was only with Melina because for purely sexual purposes. That's not good either. I feel like.
Why would that not be good?
He decided to marry someone he has like doesn't think is smart or respect. He only saw her as a sex object. Is that what you're saying?
Well, even if that was true, that wouldn't be. It would be a little cringe, but like people get married for all sorts of different reasons, right? Also, they got married because she just
the
wanted
green
to
card.
stay in the U.S., right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I said
a lot of them
marry
are.
and date seriously. But that, we
Yeah,
can
I
move
think
on,
it was
we can move on.
I think it was self-admittedly. Oh, Elise is back in the Discord, boys. Hey, yo. Wait, is that the real Elise? Yo, the real Elise
Yeah,
is
this
back
is
in the
out here.
Discord, boys. Get fucking hype. That is crazy. If you guys know Elise, Destiny famously called her a fat whale. She's definitely not. Fat whale. But anyway, we do not care. I turned on TTS, dude. It's back on. Idiot. But what was I saying? Elise Coke gift time.
So we got socked
and
in
she,
the
was, and
waiting
she was
room.
and she was 19. So yes, sock them insta. I think we're on that right now. Let's continue.
Are now cemented online. Now it's worth noting that Destiny didn't share these images because he wanted to embarrass anyone. He was trying to goon with Rose.
Just because of some legal age of consent, whatever bullshit, I have about as much in common with like an 18-year-old, 19-year-old freshman in school as I would a fucking sophomore in high school. Any type of inclination towards any of those people is really fucking weird.
I'm listening to clips of Destiny
Any inclination.
Here defending
Okay, that
himself
was-
from
Any
saying
inclination.
secretly recording.
Okay, any
So I'm
doesn't
saying
mean
you were just
all.
why you guys gaslight me all the time. You're like, no, Destiny's not really saying that, and then you guys play the video and it says exactly
Oh,
what
he
I'm
said
trying
that
to
in a
say.
different part.
What the
Okay.
fuck?
We hadn't heard that yet, to be
Bro,
Yeah.
I'm just being. I'm not even joking. I'm just being charitable. That's all. I'm saying like he probably doesn't mean every single fucking person, like literally every single person.
True.
That's all. I'm just being charitable. I don't think he means every. I think the reasonable thing.
Well,
to
I'm being terrible.
say-
I'm saying I don't think he actually feels so. He thinks it's okay for today a 19-year-old. He thinks that clearly. He's when
Yes, I
he's trying
think
to
he
win a
thinks that,
debate.
but I think
He's trying to
there's-
do
He's
optics.
being hyperbolic.
Yeah. That's
He was
not-
in the debate again, right?
Doesn't mean he
So-
doesn't believe it. It just means he's being hyperbolic about the decree.
Okay.
Recording them.
Lauren keeps like typing messages that make it sound like I'm secretly recording people having sex. That's what it sounds like.
And then, oh look, what am I seeing on Twitter? This girl named Sherry saying Destiny secretly recorded her and shared it with people. One of the leaked DMs is Destiny showing audio of a dude he hooked up with, saying this just ended with him finishing. Again, audio's scuffed because my phone was in my pocket. It was in your pocket? Was it there because he didn't know you were recording? This guy did an entire arc arguing with red pillars on boundaries with his wife and how you should treat women. These videos were not shared with consent. One of the victims was Pixie, who heavily trusted Destiny. She described herself as extremely sexually inexperienced and sheltered. I had multiple long conversations regarding consent and boundaries with Destiny. Has all of these conversations about consent and boundaries and then does this without consent. Amazing. The fact that Destiny didn't maliciously share these videos might matter legally. That will have to be determined, but it doesn't really matter for the victims, now does it? Their nudes are out there for their parents, employers, and friends to see. The leaks happened in November. By the end of December, Kiwi Farms, as well as many other creators, knew who the participants were. There were group chats talking about it. The most prominent victim in this story, Pixie, confronted Destiny about sharing her nudes without consent. I'm super sorry, there's literally zero excuses. In DMs, Aaron wrote to Destiny, you didn't leak it maliciously, you distributed it non-consensually. Yeah, I know, I have severely damaged her. Confirming yes, he did do this, making him come off like a complete fraud. He has hours of content telling people how to live their lives.
Okay, wait, hold up. Okay, I'm not trying to sweep right now. I'm not trying to sweep this message. She's not, and you didn't leak it maliciously. You didn't, yeah, there's messages prior to this where they're talking about the effect of Pixie, and he's like, "Yeah, I know. I looked into opportunities just to be sure, but I don't really care that much about the legal side of it or whatever. Obviously, I've severely, at the very least, psychologically damaged her. Covering therapy or whatever is a minimum." I don't think he's saying that he knows that he did distribute it non-consensually or leaked it at all. I don't think he's saying I don't think he's responding to that specific comment. Am I coping?
Well, I think you're coping.
It
he
could
also
be,
he also
but there's
says
a
like
chance
the
that's
last
true.
line is like, "Hey, I know I violated your trust or whatever," right? And like I would assume that's also referring to the sending it unconsensually.
Yeah.
Like
It probably is him like saying that he distributed non-consensually, but old for sweet mode, it's possible he's just like talking about like the fact that it got leaked is like on him, kind of, quote unquote.
Yeah. By leaking your video non-consently.
It's
Maybe
definitely like the worst thing like from Destiny against him. This message, of course.
Yeah. Continue.
Did it non-consensually. Yeah, I know. I have severely damaged her. Confirming yes, he did do this, making him come off like a complete fraud. He has hours of content telling people how to live their lives, that they have no moral standards. Meanwhile, he's going on trips to Israel with his friend Lonerbox, while pocketing nudes of a girl he was having a thing with. There's a video of Pixie's dad thanking Destiny for being a good friend.
First of all, many thanks for being a friend to my daughter.
Yeah, no problem.
Oh, it's so weird. It's so weird.
That's not true. You're
No,
so
she has a
mean.
shit ton of friends.
Okay.
But she appreciates your friendship.
Cool.
And I appreciate that. That you are friends.
Thanks. Well, I try my best. I'm a friendly person, you know.
Bruh, this is painful to watch. Pixie is talking to Kyla here. They're friends, but Kyla has a conflict of interest. Her and her husband moved from Canada to work with Destiny. They uprooted their whole lives for this. Pixie emphasizes,
I don't even know. Why? What's the point of showing the dad thing? Like, what is that? Like, is that like his dad
It's just to make
volunteered to
Destiny
say
look
that?
worse.
But it's like so gay and cringe. It's like what? Like, bro, Prawn. If your dad gets on mic right now and says like, "Yo, thank you for being a good friend to like me and like hang out with him," I'd be like, "Oh yeah, thanks." I probably still like fuck a girl you brought over or something. Like,
Maybe
if you
he's
wanna
trying
be
to show
honest.
like they're not just like hookup buddies, like they're actually like very close friends. Like you wouldn't normally like introduce your dad to someone on stream unless you're pretty close and you trust them, you know.
Well, they were having the conversation on stream. Was
Well, I mean, yeah, they were friends.
I
and
think
trust
Destiny was like having a political thing with Pixie's dad. Like Pixie wanted Destiny to convince her dad about something. If I remember correctly.
I'm just I'm trying to point out why Willie Mack might add it to the video. The
No,
context
yeah,
for
for
it.
sure.
Oh, could you guys stay here for like 1 second? I gotta take a quick piss.
Yeah. I can run
Yeah,
this for you.
Wow.
Willie Mack put in the video because it's like, oh, Destiny
Obvious.
talked to his dad and then betrayed
Chicken
Pixie.
I saw that. Dude, can we watch that video? Wait, can we watch this video, Chicken Andy? Hey, today he went savage. Dude, dude, you guys see this video, Chicken Andy? Hold on, watch this while I go pee.
It's in Discord.
no, he's just playing it at a different window. Because of course he is.
None of us can see this, you idiot.
It's on his stream. We can only hear it, but whatever.
Oh, this is a light. Now I see it.
Who is this kid? Why do I care about
Can
that?
you
Why
turn
do
the
we?
volume down? Jesus Christ.
What the fuck is this?
Is she saying Pixie looks like this kid?
I think someone just said something in chat. I mean,
Someone in my chat said Pixie looks like Garth from Wayne's World. I see that more.
I don't see it.
This is Chicken Andy? I don't know. That's a meaningless sentence to me.
Oh, it's a kick streamer.
Non-fun stop? I don't.
Damn, I didn't know you made music as a child, non-fun.
God fucking didn't. That's just because we have the same haircut. What the hell?
You should get a bowl cut in 2025. It's coming back.
I do have a fucking, or I did have a fucking bowl cut, man. You can go back and in my videos and see it.
Bring it back.
How about like as a sub goal? I bet people would sub for that. If you like, say if you hit 100 subs, I'm gonna do
100?
Goal
You
cut
think
on
I can
screen.
hit 100, man?
100 more, whatever whatever your goal is.
100 more? That makes
So,
it way.
I mean, kick subs where they're worth money.
Dude, my kick sub. I think I have 10 kick subs right now, and they were all gifted at once by. I think it was actually Duckfest, and he gifted them to me as well.
A good goal.
Does that, I'm sorry. Does that mean that is Chicken Andy Jewish? What is Sabbath Day? Is that like a Jewish thing?
That's a.
Yeah.
I think it's just
That
Jewish,
is-
but
Well, it could
religious.
be a
Yeah.
Christian thing.
It's associated with
Could be Christian.
So Process
But also
actually said I
everyone's
look like
wrong with
him
that, right,
just because we're
guys?
both Jewish. Wow. Wow.
You're
I
Jewish?
bet.
No. Everyone thinks
doubt
I'm.
there'd be anything wrong with
I have a lot of chatters who think I'm Jewish because they're anti-Semitic and I have a big nose, but I'm not actually Jewish. But I will take credit for it for being Jewish.
People have said that accuse me of being Jewish also. I'm like, I don't know why, but okay.
It's because your whiny ass voice.
Two Jewish brothers.
Steven has to face the consequences proportional to his actions. I want this to be the most expensive mistake of his life. I'm essentially asking him to punish himself in a way I don't think he will or agree with without the law getting involved. I don't have a dollar amount from the top of my head. It just has to be enough for the rest of his life. If he thinks of the word nude, he associates it with the amount of money he lost. $1 million is a price that gets thrown around in later DMs, and upon reading that, me and a lot of other people initially laughed, but then I thought about it. If somebody leaked my nudes, I would want their head. I can't have that, so $1 million from a millionaire sounds fair enough. Kyla then starts to look like she's protecting Destiny in these messages. It wasn't clear to me before that this is what you wanted specifically.
My hair is too straight.
My understanding is it was more of a sense of rehabilitation. Now this was only one leak. You know how many times he's probably shared these nudes and not gotten caught? But Kyla's like, Pixie, you don't understand. He's super sorry. In an interview Kyla gave Tom, it comes off as her looking out for Destiny.
Just to me, like,
Wait, can you pause real quick,
reporting
Darius?
somebody and then without their knowledge and leaking it is like a full-on, like it's a pretty like sexually invasive crime. Leaking somebody's nudes, I think, is also really bad. To be clear, I think it is really bad. But the issue is that I think it's fundamentally just a more common issue that people do. It's definitely, in my experience, not the first time that somebody has like leaked nudes. I think it's not okay. Like when you hear about like guys like showing other guys like hits that some girls shunt her, like I think it's gross, and there's a reason I don't look at
I mean that's that's I agree it's less severe, but
So that's why- that's
but this
why
isn't
the
a bunch
line's
of this isn't a bunch of high schoolers, right? This is a 35-year-old guy who's doing this.
Sure, but the law and morals are different, right?
Boys will be boys is a crazy statement coming from someone whose last video is about feminism.
No,
He's like,
he
only if
said.
Destiny does the worst thing possible will it matter to me.
The way I'm getting painted here is like really, really far from the truth, and I don't really know why.
You look like Ghislaine Maxwell.
I know.
Brutal. He says that Steven
Can I ask a question about this part of the video?
By step.
Sure.
Do you think Erudite regrets doing the interview? Because I think when I was like, oh, okay, she's gonna talk to Tom, that could be a good opportunity like to save herself. But I think in hindsight, that did not make her look any better. If only made her.
I don't think it made her look better.
No.
I mean, like, I really don't think there's any point of her talking about this, to be honest. It seems like she doesn't really gain anything out of it. Unless it just seems like anyone's going to be critical. Like, JCO, like, this video so far has been pretty hard on Destiny. I also kind of shit on him a lot. But JCOK still found something to complain and bitch and cry about. So we're not even, we're not even halfway through the video. So it seems like if she was doing it to save face or talk about her credibility or whatever, you just can't do it unless you're shitting on Destiny to these people. So I guess we'll see.
We'll see
later. But...
Prediction. I think they get into like some of the other orbiters, like Kelly Jean drama and stuff like that. So maybe that's where the issue came up.
I guess we'll find out in a second. Happy Sabbath Day.
plan on how he was going to correct all of this.
Basically, the moment that I saw like remorsefulness, accountability, and like a step-by-step plan of like how he was going to correct the issue, that's when I was like, okay, I can still work with this person, because it's like the try and the accountability that matters to me.
What was his plan? Because all I saw was Destiny blaming his actions on being off of Vyvanse. Apparently, if he's off of his meds, he doesn't have to respect people's privacy. Interesting symptoms.
That's not fair.
That's just wow.
Well, that's like whatever.
He says he didn't see it because you didn't see it. It's what Erudite saw, and also he was just saying that.
Also, I'm not
Vyvanse.
Vyvanse, but I should say I started some ADD meds. It did not make me less that. I'll just say that.
It wasn't.
I've been fucking more. I've been gooning more since my meds.
It's. I've heard different things from different people.
Wait, Erudite is working on bridges again with Destiny?
Wait, is that true?
With Destiny?
No. Also,
no shot.
No. She said she wasn't.
Also, I messaged Erudite about doing bridges. I said me and Xena should go on because like Erudite's like into that stuff. And she said, if me and Xena have no issues publicly for a year and do couples therapy, we can go on her show. Like, nigga, then there's no content. Like, what?
To be fair, it wasn't
being a good friend.
It wasn't just you. I've heard like Queenman got denied, Chud Logic got denied. They were trying to like keep the less dramatic people off that show, from what I understood.
How Queenman's not gonna show his face on that show? What? Neither is Chud.
I remember at one point. I forgot what happened. Erudite said basically, Quimmin, you're never getting on the show. You're too drama. You're not allowed on here. I remember that happening months ago.
Yeah, they're saving it for serious streamers like me. I'm about to DM her. I'm gonna shoot my shot.
You got that shit, King.
You should go for it. Continue.
How she comes off, it's worth acknowledging that. When this story hit the wider public, Destiny gave a statement on Reddit. He titled it Legal Arc Beginning in Mysterious Ways. Such wow. Which shows how unserious he is about this whole thing.
That title is
gets criminally
insane,
convicted. Will he label that as prison arc?
Because this is the first thing I was like, okay, this is gonna be a response, and this is the first thing I saw that was like basically Destiny's response. I'm like, that's the title you go with? That's wild, dude.
Pretty yikes! Yeah.
Go with it.
It's just a meme.
It's not the first statement. Yeah, like, oh, let me do a meme title. That's my first.
Maybe you should have said.
My first public statement on this drama.
Kill me! I'm so bad. What should he have said? What should he have said?
My response to the Pixie allegations.
Bruh.
I'm not gonna tell him what he can say, but like, people feel like Destiny's not taking it seriously, or like he's not like really like changing his actions and stuff like this. That is criminal.
I don't think he's crying for people.
He's making memes. He's dressing like he's playing the music from Dr. Disrespect during his return to the show. He's not taking it seriously. You can really say that. Maybe he should not. But
Cleveland shows his face. I just don't think he's gonna go to all the way to. Dude, why are you breathing like that? It's creepy as fuck. I just don't think he's going to travel all the way to America for bridges, bro.
Well, he's not. He was not.
I said no to having
happening
to watch
anymore,
about anything else because of personal beef with him. Okay, are we ready?
Yeah.
Says he had no intention of these images or videos leaking, and that he hasn't spoken up for the following reasons. He was going to pursue litigation, most likely against the hacker and sites hosting the leaks, and that he didn't want to bring publicity to the material. 3. I've been trying to move on from covering drama content as it has had an increasingly negative impact on those in my life. You want to move on now that the drama's about you? It's not fun anymore. People always act like they're above covering drama when they become the subject matter. 4. One person involved has expressed suicide videos leaking, and that he hasn't spoken up for the following reasons. He was going to pursue litigation, most likely against the hacker and sites hosting the leaks, and that he didn't want to bring publicity to the material. 3. I've been trying to move on from covering drama content as it has had an increasingly negative impact on those in my life. You want to move on now that the drama's about you? It's not fun.
I guess I'm happy. Well, it's a little weird that he's doing that now when there's literally clips like from a year or two ago where Melina on stream was like, "Hey, can we stop doing this drama stuff?" And Destiny's like, "No, if if I had to choose you or drama, I'm gonna pick the drama. And so
Yeah,
that's honestly one of my
Wow.
but I ended up not
The
working out.
change was from after the Molina shit, because when they divorced, he was like, okay, I'm gonna stop covering drama shit. And he has, well, it also coincided with when he started meds, but for like the last year and a half or so, he just hasn't done like personal drama shit on stream, like at all. Like the last shit is like the Molina stuff from like 2 years ago, like the fucking divorce.
What about wasn't there forethought shit? I don't remember.
That was also
Yeah, he's been more. He
related
definitely
to the
did
recent
drama earlier
stuff.
this year.
Okay, sure. Yeah.
He was
He
shifting
literally
away from
covered
like
drama
more
yesterday.
politics. But the point I'm trying to make is, basically his wife, who ended up divorcing, was like, "Hey, please stop doing drama, or I'm gonna divorce you." And he's like, "No, if that's a choice, I'll get divorced." And so, at least in hindsight, he's regretting that decision. He's changed his mind. But back in the day,
Yeah, but
when
not
asked
since
deliberately,
the
he's
leaks.
like, "I picked the drama. I picked the drama."
Not
the
since
conversation-
leaks, since
Well,
like a
that's-
year.
But Willie Mack is saying, "Oh, it's really convenient you're saying this now after all these leaks." It's probably
When he's been
unrelated,
saying it for like a year and a half.
My understanding is that he meant like personal drama, and more like drama involving his sphere and warpers. Like who's like, is Darius and Xena having issues? Is JSUK and Kelly Jean a thing? Like it's just like he doesn't care. Like,
Yeah, it used to be constant every single fucking week. There was some other random fucking shit with you or fucking J-Stock or Kelly or some other random shit. He just hasn't done that anymore. Which is why J-Stock got big, because all that shit happened on his stream instead.
Yeah. Which is where we need to take it all down. So Kelly Jean, listen, this is my open invite to you to come talk here. And Lav Loon, we want your takes on your recent thing. We're gonna press you and then probably ban you from the server after that. So let us know. Continuing on.
Anymore, people always act like they're above covering drama when they become the subject matter. One person involved has expressed suicidal thoughts in relation to the matter, and I did not want to exacerbate the situation by talking about it publicly. Now that's a nice sentiment, but it's already all out there. The real reason he's quiet is because it's going through litigation. I can't help but roll my eyes when I read parts of this. I increasingly felt uncomfortable by the language being used regarding to financial punishment and wanting to teach me a lesson, along with constant references to the precariousness of someone's mental health. You're being punished. It's not supposed to be comfortable. You know it's bad when the top comment is, "I wish my streamer watched horse porn instead."
I want to f a woman.
Wait, can you go back to that real quick?
I can't believe Destiny gave this guy a W.
To the
What's up,
precarious
Ben?
part?
Welcome back.
Also, wait,
Before, what was he reading?
How to say precariousness?
Yeah, just like that highlighted part, whatever he was saying.
I increasingly felt
A
uncomfortable
little, yeah.
regarding financial punishment and wanting to teach me a lesson, along with constant references to the precariousness of someone's mental health.
Okay, so he says like precariousness means like uncomfortable. The problem wasn't that it's uncomfortable. It's about the fact that someone's fucking threatening to kill themselves. I don't want to fucking.
Now they want to teach you a
fucking
lesson.
bad, yeah.
Yeah. That's I don't know how they're missing the point, but
Financial punishment and wanting to teach me a lesson, along with constant references to the precariousness of someone's mental health. You're being punished. It's not supposed to be comfortable. You know it's bad when the top comment is, "I wish my streamer watched
yeah, that's what
horse porn instead."
One thing about Voss thing, because I've thought about this. And this might fall into the hypocrisy, and there's a big timeline gap between these, but it's interesting how, Destiny is like, "Oh, no one reached out to me to get my opinion." Did Destiny reach out to Vosh when he did a 6-hour stream leaking all Vosh's drama? I didn't see that happen. He didn't privately reach out to him.
I can't.
Well, there weren't any allegations against Vosh. It was just
Wait,
what
Vosh
this is
thing?
old stuff. This is sorry.
Oh,
this is not the
didn't
Vosh drama.
he?
This is when he got.
Was
he
it
was, I
on
think he was like.
stream?
Okay, what I'm referencing, he got kicked from Destiny's Discord server because he was talking sexually with some woman, right? So I forget the exact details.
Well, it was
Yeah.
worse than that, but yeah.
I think he hid who Vosh. I thought he did reach out to Vosh before that, but I remember
He did, yeah. He didn't talk about it for a bit. For a while, I think Vosh was still in the community for a while after that shit was happening. And Destiny didn't talk about it because he didn't want to fucking for Vosh, and then once Vosh fucking whatever, then Destiny started talking about it. But the Poppy shit wasn't. Yeah, no, that actually goes against your point, Prawn.
I said I don't know because I assume he did not talk before him. But I
No,
don't
he
remember.
swept for Vosh on the Poppy shit, like hardcore.
Are you sure? I'm talking about.
I'm pretty sure Poppy was banned. Like bringing up that shit was banned and fucking everything Destiny related
Maybe I'm
for a
thinking
while.
someone else, but definitely I watched an older VOD where he's not being very.
Yeah,
defensive
later on.
of Vosh.
Later on he does. Later on he does. Prior he doesn't.
Once Vosh starts being an anti-fan and shit, but
Well, not that, I don't think he did it really when Osh was like an anti-fan. He did it when it got like.
yeah, when it got bigger.
And it got like a lot more people messaging him about other people. And it was like, okay, seems like it's getting a bit much.
Yeah, also like on that point too, it's also like another thing that makes me annoyed is like when people say like, oh, if it was like Vosh or Hassan, then Destiny would be doing the same shit. It's like when fucking Lavloon brings up that Hassan slept with her friend when she was a fucking 16-year-old or whatever, Destiny's like, shut the fuck up, we're not talking about this, and Destiny fucking stops that shit instantly, because even though it's against his fucking enemy, he doesn't want to fucking just bring up random, unfounded shit. So like, yeah. Just another thing.
Hold on. We were what's that actually. Destiny did confirm Vosh and even banned him, but had August take the video down for some reason.
This week. Which, whatever. Oh, true. Fanboy Senpai was Irish Lady, not Vosh. Sure, that was a completely different person.
So were you thinking of something else? Because yeah. 'Cause I remember something. It was very Destiny going after Vosh from what I saw. But it's like a 4-year-old video.
It was probably that shit, but it was for a while Destiny was sweeping for him, and then eventually he did confront him on it. That's the only thing related to Vosh that's like allegation type shit. Blackpill, why do I sound like a retard?
Guys, I'm taking a 2-minute break. BRB. Keep going.
Damn.
I'm taking out your garbage. Darius, I'm cleaning up your house.
Darius isn't even here either. Both the fucking hosts left. They're kissing? They probably are. That's true. That literally corresponds to reality. They've had to have kissed at least once, right? There's no way they haven't. Like on a fucking... For like a stream challenge when they're drunk or something, there's no way they haven't. 100% they have. Darius kisses every room? Well, yeah, I guess, yeah. That wouldn't surprise me. But he's a streamer, so it's not gay. It's just content.
Something gay.
It's okay to be gay for content, okay? There's a lot of... Actually, by now there's a lot of streams with me wearing a fucking dress because people donated to make me wear it, so...
What?
You didn't hear that? Don't worry about it.
Paul's here?
No, he said he's taking out your trash or something, so...
Oh, shit. Nice. I'm still helping with that. Should we wait for him to continue the video? Darius at none. I don't want to talk to him. Danny added her because I don't know why. So sure he'll talk about it.
Alright, let's do this.
I'm not even streaming on Twitch, but thanks for the follow, Sean.
Dude, we still haven't signed the lease for our place. We don't know if we live here next month.
Won't you be in Japan? That's fine. You can just move there.
Yeah, they're not gonna throw out your shit or anything, right? Surely.
Even though I have full plans to have him on the show again as a guest or contributor, Bridge is not burnt, and we do not hate each other whatsoever. It was a mutual decision, and I would be lying to say I'm not terrified. Thanks for the well wishes. We will see. There you go. But Destiny will still go on bridges. With Destiny will still go on bridges. There you go. Move to Rhode Island? Hell no. But this year I am doing a East Coast tour.
Whoa.
I'm probably gonna do like a trip in every state. From Rhode Island all the way down to Florida. My last destination will be in Florida, and it'll be me getting boba with Destiny.
Sorry, quick announcement. I'm back. Danny is now past 600 subs. If you're watching this stream right now, go over to Danny Haru on YouTube. Support our roommate, our friend, maybe collaborator on the stream. Danny Haru on YouTube. Help him get to 1,000 subs. He's homeless. He's not allowed inside the house until he gets 1K on YouTube. It's been like, was it day 4? Day 3? Help a brother out. It's cold out. It's cold out there.
He is not allowed back. He needs 400 more subs. There's 600 people here. We should just be able to get him there. With no reason. If you're not already subbed, sub to him now, please. And I'll make it so that way he comes back home and he said he'll buy me food. So. Alright, ready? We stop by Memphis. If it's on the East Coast, I will be there. Alright, continuing. Okay, if he actually gets to 1K in the next hour or two, I'll leak what happened at E-Rob. I'm not even trolling. I know exactly what happened. Because I've been talking to Barry about it. Because it's heavily involved. I will leak it, but he needs to get 1K.
Alright, are we gonna watch the video? You can't just leave Vosh's face on here. Can we look at like a better thing to look at?
Can't believe Destiny gave this guy a W. And his return stream wasn't any better, using the same song Dr. Disrespect came back with. Destiny's response isn't great. He's since banned all the alleged victims from his community. He said, bro, if I need to go on the sex offender list, I'm taking 20 other streamers with me. Okay, lol W. Who are these 20 other streamers? Is there a Google Drive where perverts on Twitch upload other people's nudes? I repeat, how long has this been going on for? How sorry could he be? Not very if he's been covering for 20 other streamers doing the same thing. But then I'm seeing Destiny's co-host Dan on one hand disavowing Destiny for what he did, and then on the other hand threatening acquaintances.
If you're one of my coworkers out there and you're making your little bit of a strong statement about how much you condemn Destiny and everything else, you better not let me find you doing something else and signing some other bullshit off for someone else or you know, being weak. Because if that's going to be the case, either be all the way in or all the way out. Okay, that's all I'm gonna tell you. All these half in the door motherfuckers, too much of a pussy to do anything else. Like, I get it, fine. If you're a content creator, you rely on this for your fucking life, then fine. Then f off. Then say that Destiny's a pervert, all that type of shit, and go away forever. And that's what you should do. And f off permanently. Same front there. I will say that I think that Steve has changed a lot, especially over the last year, where he is not like that type of person anymore. You guys don't fucking you don't see it because you don't know who he is.
People don't want to hear about how much he's changed when this has all just happened.
But if you think that you're going to say a strong statement, say that you're not fucking with him right now, and come back in 2 months, fuck you, is what I have to say. You're worse than anyone. You're definitely worse than me. At least I'm on.
Real quick, how is this like... So JSOK made I'm sorry to make this about JSOK, but like, he made a statement that this is very not well researched. This video is, and he also refuses to watch it on stream because he feels like it's sweeping for Destiny. How is this?
How is it watch this video? It's very negative. What the fuck?
Yeah, maybe it gets worse later.
No, we're gonna get there. Shirley's gonna start sweeping any second now, I'm sure.
situation. I've known the dude for 15 years. I can say that what he did was fucked up. He knows what he did was fucked up. He knows that he has to change, and he knows he's gonna have fucking consequences for it. But for fucking you, you're just a fucking weasel. All these motherfuckers that did this whole all the way in, all the way out. Any of these motherfuckers try to come back in after they've done their little strong weasel statement doing it? That noise.
How do you know he's changed, Dan? Did you know he was doing this? It's such an odd statement. How is Dan playing both sides this hard? So unless you stand by Destiny, you can't ever engage with him again. It's a
No, I don't think anyone's saying that. He literally said verbatim, like, this guy's like retarded. I don't know if he's like trolling.
Yeah.
I mean, he said people are making their strong statements, their strong stances against Destiny. Like, yeah, I hope you don't come back, because it's like, bro, like, you don't have all the information. You're making these strong statements immediately when stuff just happened, and you don't care about him changing. You just care that he did something bad at some point. And also, you made a point in that video, which again he's not gonna bring up because who cares, right? Is that like I forgot my fucking point. God damn it. God
Well,
damn it.
I want to back you a little bit where like, Jessica's definitely wrong about the research part, because we saw like I think it was like a week or two ago. We were looking at some tweets. Willie Mack was like under the tweet, like asking like, "Hey, can I fucking talk to you about this drama?" He he's like doing his like journalistic research. He's trying to get all their opinions, get everyone's side. So I think he was doing an okay job as far as the research goes. I don't know what Jessica was talking about there.
I don't know. Has he done a 12-hour stream every day for the last month? Doesn't seem well researched to me.
Frost, thank you for gifting 5 subs. Yo! 18 subs. That means I at least have to stream for 10 hours tomorrow, because I'm gonna have a 9-hour sleep. So thank you. The point that I was gonna make is that the thing that he wants to mention is that there's a lot of people that interact, and especially what Dan was mentioning was a lot of people that are interacting with other bad influencers and giving other people platforms that are these horrible monsters that they're also criticizing. Like again, like Lav, JSOK now realized the optics are really bad and banned her, despite telling her it was okay like forever ago. But he now had to ban her because like the optics are so shitty that he can't have Lav in the Discord if she's like, you know, posting revenge porn of Destiny. It's like, who cares if Destiny's a bad person? Posting revenge porn is bad. And then the bullshit with like, but then you have people like Kelly Jean who literally, you could say it's questionable or whatever, but like the shit with the rape thing is pretty fucked up, especially since it seems like she did lie about it. And then also Mr. Girl is like, again, a self-proclaimed rapist. Like, oh, Thumb King, thank you for the gifted sub to Spicy My Ninja. And then also like I think like a borderline pedophile, right? Like I just don't like, he's literally banned everywhere because of the pedophile stuff. Don't know what like I don't know how you're gonna like make the argument that Mr. Girl's like someone you can have on your platform while also not liking Destiny for his behaviors, especially if he is changing for the better, or whatever. All right, going on.
About to be a very lonely career. Abba called out Destiny, pointing out that this was always where his lifestyle was going to lead, and says that he has no respect for anyone he's intimate with.
I think that people look at some of the standard markers for trouble and they for some reason project a ton of stuff on me, but I think I'm living like one of the healthiest, fullest lives that I possibly could be.
You know, constantly having poor relationships with women over a long period of time, or in other situations, STDs, different things like that. Eventually that hedonism comes back to bite them in the life, and they also recognize they could have been investing that time a lot better.
No, shut up, Melina, shut up, let him talk. What do you mean, constantly?
No, hold.
Anything you do in life that's going to increase like your ability to like have fun or do like crazy stuff or whatever is always going to carry with it like the risk of death, right?
Absolutely.
Like you have no chance of dying by falling out of a plane unless you go skydiving, but that's not an argument against never skydiving.
But it is an argument against maybe skydiving 1,000 times if you don't want to die that way.
Well, if you want to skydive 1,000 times, then fucking skydive 1,000 times. Like, what's wrong? Damn, what happened to all the self-empowerment shit that you guys were talking about earlier? If your lifestyle choices are like, damn, I would never want to deal with like a crazy girl or anything like that, that's totally valid. I think it's totally fine. I accept that that's probably true for most people.
Is this like deep fried?
It's zoomed in from his stream.
Yeah.
Okay.
But like, I'm okay with the trade-off on that for like all the benefits that I get. I like f***ing a lot of people. I like traveling a lot. I like doing drugs. I like my stream shit. That's like super fun for me. To be like, well, doesn't bad stuff happen sometimes, so you shouldn't do it? That doesn't compute to me.
Or to others, because I think the main thing with this is you have to think about the activity. The activity involves hurting others. Like even Destiny, as good as he is at what he does, probably can admit he's broken a lot of hearts. He's disappointed a lot of women. He's made a lot of people upset. It's not just how he feels about it. When you involve other people in this kind of pursuit of pleasure, other people get hurt as well. I'll stand by what I said at the beginning. I don't feel bad for Steven whatsoever because he knew what he was getting into. He was brazen about it. When he was warned, when he said, hey, this is a bad idea, this is a bad lifestyle, he said, I don't care, I want to have fun. It's fun for me. That's why I like these mentally ill women.
He's had this public view for years. But no, guys, Dan and Kyla says he's changed.
That doesn't mean Abba was right, by the way.
I don't even know how this relates.
Because Abba was just saying, like, oh, if you keep doing this shit, eventually you're going to hurt somebody by breaking their heart or some shit, which has nothing to do with what happened.
It has nothing to do with what happened. But
yeah, but
again,
Abba wanted his fucking...
But
I was right
Abba
the whole
also
time.
Abba did make the point that it definitely had to do with that, but again, it's not. It has a lot more to do with like who he's choosing to like engage with. Like he can keep having sex as long as it's like with responsible people and not with people that can do the things that he pretty much ended up doing.
Yeah, imagine like if we were asking Abba, I mean, he's too big, but if we can have Abba on here, that'd be insane. But imagine if like, you like grilled him, he'd be like, okay, it's not inherently bad to like have a lot of sex. It's that you're having a lot of sex with unstable people.
No, but he was saying that. He was saying that it's inherently bad that it will eventually bite you in the ass. That stream was insane. That was fun. Shit.
Yeah,
But I was a little more conservative than.
Well, no, wait. Destiny will agree with this. Like during his Red Pill arc, like where he's like, okay, I don't do the monogamy thing. I'm more the poly thing. Even Destiny would admit, like, yeah, his life is more dramatic because of that.
Yeah,
he's
said
okay
it,
with that.
Like, I mean, like he just said,
that's
it carries more
consequence
risks.
of it. Yeah.
Yeah, it carries more risks and like maybe more consequences, but he wasn't saying like it always 100% will lead that way, which is what Abel was saying. Yeah, continue.
Hanging out with like a streamer that does like denial all day every day, or that has someone on a DUI or something along those lines. Like it's gonna be once we find that out, I think that's like gonna be kind of a rough one to be like why you threw someone under the bus just for clout.
Such a weird threat to throw out there to try and keep people in line. Well, I've hung out with a person who got a DUI, Dan. What are you gonna do about it? So I reached out to Destiny for some clarification. There's no point in even reading them to you because he copy and pasted the same response to every question, that he doesn't want to comment farther until he's past litigation. He clarifies, I'm aware that these answers are super unsatisfying, and it sucks it looks super guilty for me to respond this way. And even this might be saying too much, but any statement that I make could become part of a record for any court case, or any number of things that are foreseen and unforeseen to me right now. And there's a possibility that I say something that feels true, but ends up not being true in the future. He then gives an example on how seemingly throwaway comments can lead to big consequences in court. He's right, because honestly, what is he supposed to do? Incriminate?
Wait, can we have it on screen for a while?
Yeah, what does that say?
I'm curious what Destiny responded with, because it's in a way that like it's one of his few documented responses to this like drama. Damn, it's fucking super boring. What? It's kind of interesting.
Here, this one. Let me see this. Any statement that I make could become part of a court record for any court case for any number of things that are foreseen and unforeseen to me right now, and there's a possibility that I say something that feels true but ends up not being true in a way that could hurt me in the future. Example, did you ever play baseball with Frank? No, I didn't play baseball with Frank. I don't even play sports. Okay, did you ever call Frank Small a bitch? No, I don't believe so. Maybe Frank remembers that we played Wii baseball and I named an avatar bitch because it looks like his mom, and now these statements are brought up and used against me in ways that put me in a disadvantageous legal situation that I couldn't have reasonably foreseen. Editing in this here, in case you or someone sees an edit, the above is purely hypothetical to demonstrate that things could loop around in seemingly unrelated ways. I do not know any person named Frank, and if I did, I would never call his mom a bitch, nor name a Wii avatar bitch if it looked like her. Again, I know it sounds like sweet, like hope, and isn't satisfying all, but other parties deciding to immediately go to the litigation route with a ton of other communities circling that don't have the best interests of any of the victims in mind. I have to be very tight-lipped about all of this until we've resolved things in the background. That process is being actively worked on right now, and I'm looking forward to be able to speak on this more in the future.
Yeah, I think this is accurate. I do think.
It's pretty reasonable.
Like, I think we talked about this like a week or two ago. Where like, oh, why doesn't you say the truthful stuff? No, you should not make any comments. No lawyer would say, make a comment. They want you to shut the fuck up, and he's listening to his lawyer's advice at least a little bit.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm curious what he takes from this.
He's right. Because honestly, what is he supposed to do? Incriminate himself? He's going to let
the sweeping part that just talking about. This is sweeping.
I guess that's the
I
sweeping
would not be
part.
surprised. Like this is where Disco starts.
No,
starts
that's
being
not.
pissed, like,
He
about
just
this
said.
stuff.
No, it's not sweeping, but I'm
Yeah, exactly.
He just did the opposite of
I
sweeping.
bet Disco's. I bet this is what Disco's pissed about. Like what?
No, wait, go back there. Willie Mack was saying like, "Oh, you're not gonna tell me anything? What are you gonna do? Incriminate yourself?" Like he's just like, he's doing the opposite of fucking sweeping. He's not even giving him the charity.
He's trying to say he can incriminate himself in any way.
No, I'm saying I'm saying this is like his one. It's not. But this is because this could be true to a slight defense of Destiny, where he's saying it's reasonable that Destiny's not want to talk about this, right? Is that what he's saying?
Yeah, but Willie Mack is giving the statement, but he's not defending it. Like, go back to what he said.
I'm being okay. It's a joke. It's a joke.
Oh,
Disco's
sure,
unhinged.
sure.
I bet.
Okay.
I bet Disco is like this is one of the things that pissing me off. He's like, what?
Yeah.
No, he should say defend me. I did this or whatever.
Like the word incriminate, when he says incriminate, I mean, it could just make him appear guilty. Whatever he said could make him appear guilty in some way or form, which is what he's probably trying to avoid. I don't think he's saying it in like a negative way, where like, oh yeah, you're not going to admit to your crimes. I don't think that's what he's saying. That's not what I take from that like at all.
I mean, it could be. Yeah. I'm just saying like, yeah. He's not sweeping. That's what I'm saying.
I was joking. What I meant is I wouldn't be surprised if this where Disco starts taking some.
Yeah, because Juice Talk is retarded. Yeah.
Yeah. I think I imagine this is where he starts to be like, what? I don't agree with this.
Any false narratives being pushed, and if there was
Getting pushed right now that I people should know about. If anything you can say you want me to say that isn't already public, I think I'm at the end of my research period.
anything you wanted me to say that wasn't already public, he replied with people validating prior individuals who are insane, despite there being no evidence to validate them, is crazy conspiratorial nonsense. I assume he's talking about Mr. Girl's document, where he lists every girl who has ever had a problem with Destiny. Destiny continues. There's obviously
I think we're now in the. I think. Oh, I've been mute. How long have I been muted?
Oh wait, that's why.
How long was I muted
He's not
for?
defending Cherry. He doesn't know.
Wait, I heard you not too long ago.
No. He's
on stream.
In that first part, Destiny was talking about
Oh.
Cherry, like insane, whatever, and now people are validating them. But Willie Mack doesn't know that, so he's not defending Cherry. So he's just
I think he's talking less so about Cherry and more so like Lav and Mr. Girl.
I think he is talking about live Mr. Girl. I think he is talking about live Mr.
Never had
Girl.
a problem with Destiny. Destiny continues. There's obviously.
Oh wait, I didn't even get fuck. I said Destiny. I think prior individuals who are absolutely insane have somehow.
Oh
been
yeah,
validated.
that is Mr. Girl.
Yeah, no, he's definitely talking about Mr. Girl. Definitely. Despite the fact that there still isn't anything validating any of their crazy conspiratorial nonsense. Okay, go on next.
Evidence to validate them is crazy conspiratorial nonsense. I assume he's talking about Mr. Girl's document, where he lists every girl who has ever had a problem with Destiny. Destiny continues. There's obviously multiple affected parties, but it's rich that all these people who cry about cancel culture and innocent until proven guilty have no problems making the most insane assumptions about a man, and have no problem engaging with people who are insanely toxic when it comes to male victims of any kind of weird sexual shit. He defended himself a bit more on Twitter against Nick, saying, "I didn't admit to anything." Meanwhile, you can just read the messages where Destiny says, "Yeah, I know. I've damaged her severely. Nobody cares about you being the victim because you caused all of this. There is no expectation for Kiwi Farms being the good guy. They have the leaks because you shared them with Rose." He goes on to say that people named Lav and Kelly Jean have been distributing his nudes, revenge porn in the literal truest sense. How many crazy women are part of this guy's life? At what point can I victim blame him? Right?
Hold on, wait. Kelly Jean and Lav literally created a fucking Discord server when they heard about a video of mine leaking months ago. Lav was fiending trying to get a hold of that video while shopping around pictures of my dick to people and begging to get a hold of it so she could distribute to people. This is revenge porn in the little truest sense of the word. So to see people holding her up now like some noble voice and all this is incredibly disgusting. Everyone has come out insanely harsh against me on this, so I wouldn't even bother publishing anything related to these 2 points because there are like 5 huge communities at the moment that would just accuse you of hardcore sweeping if you even bring it up. Good luck, babe. Dude, it's so funny because that's literally what happened. That's literally what happened. So it's so funny. First off, and second off, does anyone have proof of Lav doing this? Lav herself admitted that she did this, and Lav also talked about how JSTLK knew about this. Is JSTLK saying that this didn't happen? Or is he denying it now, or are they just ignoring it? Does anybody
Well,
know?
Amanda's not ignoring it because didn't she get banned from her server for that very reason?
She got banned for that reason. I'm trying to figure out where did she do it at, and was it actually in Kelly Jean's Discord server?
No, it was like I don't think she said the name, but she said it was in a very small server that
Like her
unrelated to
Kelly
any
Jean
of the big
owned,
servers.
or like talked in. What is
I
the
don't know if Kelly
Jean
Jean was in
part?
there. I know she was in there, but she specified it was a small server. I don't know who was
She also
in
said she said it wasn't her server. Said she was just in there. I don't know.
Like 4 or 5 plus months ago, I got it. Why is Z not calling me? Hello?
Hi, can you do me a favor?
Yeah.
Can you ban Lindsay for coming at Elise? She needs to learn her fucking lesson.
Is she just coming at women again?
She just randomly came at Elise because she dropped her Twitter video, and I was the only one that liked it to show support for a fellow woman. And Elise posted a gif of her snorting coke, and everybody went crazy because it's Elise. So she felt threatened that Elise was getting more attention. And she told Elise that she was fat. Then she said she's blocking me for defending Elise. Blocked me, then said she's blocking Elise and thinks she's gonna run around in this Discord? I don't give a fuck, bitch. You finna know who the fuck you're playing with. So please, go ahead and ban her, just so she can learn a lesson. You can unban her later on.
I don't really want to ban her because it's like she's kind of always starting problems with people in the Discord, and that seems to just be her thing. And it's like not funny. She's not funny about it, so I'll just keep her banned. I don't.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. Just ban her for right now to teach her a lesson. That's what I literally just.
I'm not trying to teach her a lesson. I'm just gonna probably just not continue to have her in the community. Because it's kind of annoying that she just comes in my Discord to kind of like start shit. And it is funny because Zena is also very mean to women a lot. So it is kind of hypocritical, but.
No, I mean to certain women. Most of the time, I'm simping for women, liking women, telling women how hot they are, and you literally just randomly said I was a simp for Lab.
So we could just ban Shamubi because he's talking about skinny people despite being morbidly obese. Don't know why he's in here too. Yeah, her boyfriend's literally like 300 pounds. So I don't know why either one of them is talking and lives with his immigrant family because they can't afford to move out. So I don't know why they.
There's just no reason to come at her for no reason.
Yeah, that's just what they do. So I don't.
Elise didn't do it.
No, I'm saying that's just what like Lindsay does. So I don't really. Don't really.
Well, okay then.
Yeah, so like I said, but it's like it's getting
Welcome
annoying. That's
to
why
the
I made a post earlier and I was like half joking, but I'm not really joking. It's kind of just annoying that she just is constantly like just being negative and like not funny about it. I didn't see that she was just like starting shit and being mean again though.
Yeah, just for no reason. But that was it. That was it. All right, bye.
All right.
Thank you.
Who's he crashing out on? Nobody.
Back to the video.
Rip Lindsay.
Hold up. 1 second.
Oh, Darius, you're asking if anybody knows about the fucking server shit. I don't know, but apparently somebody, what I remember, somebody came into the DGG chat while Destiny was streaming, and they said, they were like defending Kelly G, and they were saying, oh, it's not even Kelly G's server, and this didn't happen. And Destiny banned that guy too, so I don't know.
So I can't call at least, dude, you are. I have to like argue with Lindsay. Okay, I'm sorry. Back to the topic at hand. W Destiny. Alright, go on.
In the literal truest sense. How many crazy women are part of this guy's life? At what point can I victim blame him? Brian Beard's telling a story about how some girl named Anna is stalking you, and your solution was to sext her.
He did stalk me. That she locked. Okay, then why are you sexting with her still?
We're cool. We've been cool for a year, Max.
Okay, so you acknowledge that you've been sexting with her for a year.
Yeah, we've had on and off, sure. Max, can you acknowledge that I haven't said anything bad about her for a year? I've said we've been fine. I've said that over
The
and
last
over.
time I talked to you about her, like 2 weeks ago or 16 days ago or something, you said that she locked you in the basement of her mind and it was a traumatic experience for you. Locked you in the
Locked
basement
me
of her
in
mind.
the past. In the past, Max.
Oh, okay.
Why? Tell me, Max. Why hasn't Anna come forward with any of this information now? Can you tell me, or do you want me to tell everybody why?
I don't want to speak on her behalf.
Okay, I will. It's because she said she literally wants to remain friends with me.
He had his whole community feeling bad for him being stalked as he was doing
Damn,
this.
I feel
There
like
are
I
parts
got
of
something here.
streams where he's condemning people for
What?
Okay, I'm saying, normally I would find that unreasonable. That being said, after seeing Darius and Zena's relationship, I kind of get it. I'm like, who the fuck? Like, okay, this girl's crazy. She's being borderline stalkerish. She's toxic. But I gotta keep having sex with her to appease her. I'm like, who the fuck would do that? Who would think that's a good idea? But now I kind of get it.
True. Or not true. You know.
sharing nudes,
who's
not
not watching?
consensually.
Yeah, you know, me and Malene have problems, but I don't think I f***ed all of this. I'm not running around screen sharing people's nudes.
Bro, this shows that he knows this was bad. He was using this to expose someone. The embarrassing part about this drama isn't that a video leaked of Destiny sucking an
Hold on.
Oscar Mayer.
Dude, this bitch is like actually a loser. Hold on. I have no problem. Like, what a weirdo. Okay, hold on, wait. I'm gonna show this in chat. Lindsay's like, I'm gonna go on Destiny stream and talk about Stella. And first off, Irrelevant was in the call during the Stella thing happened, bro. Like, you're not having an argument that's like gonna be a win. I don't know what this fucking weird autistic shit is. You think this is like a hidden relic? You're such a fucking weirdo. Bro, if anyone knows the Stella situation back in Discord like 4 years ago, you know this shit was like some psyop bullshit about some girl. We had a hookup, and it feels like she didn't like the hookup afterwards, and she tried to like accuse me of forcing myself on her, but like we were live we were in a Discord call with everyone during it, and I was like knocked out the whole time, and she was like on top of me. She was literally on video, like her interacting with me, and she's like, I'm gonna go on Destiny's stream and talk about Stella. And I'm like, bro, what? Like, you're like an idiot, bro. And we literally had a conversation with Relly, her, and everybody in the call with it, and it's like recorded. I have no problem like showing it. She's acting like she has something on me. It's so cringe. I just need to screenshot her like spurging out about this, and she thinks it's like funny. It's like so cringe. It's such a fucking loser, dude. I just need to screenshot this. Thank you. She'll just say it's a bit, just ignore her. I mean, she's always like fucking BPD or something right now, but like, holy fuck, man. What a weird, like it's just a weird, like, situation. It's like a weird, it's so stupid. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but like, that woman just like pisses, like, the amount of like leniency I could consistently give her is just like so dumb. It's like, and it's so.
Wow.
What happened?
Okay. He just left. Oh.
All right, I'm running the show, guys. It's not the prawn show. Oh, fuck, he's back. God damn it.
I was ready for the prawn show too.
Are you guys ready?
Yeah.
We did speak in the off-the-record voice call. It was not recorded, and he was giving off the vibe that things might not be what they seem, but because of litigation, I couldn't know what he was referring to. I certainly couldn't just blindly believe him.
Wait, hello?
Hello?
What? Let's check your stream.
Why is that app thing not working?
Oh, yeah.
Try to refresh your source, maybe.
Stop being lenient. I'm not, dude. I'm just not talking to her anymore. I already blocked her. I blocked her retarded boyfriend too. It's like, she's like, at least unban my boyfriend. Like, no, dude, I'm not gonna unban. You guys both are like being retarded, and it's like annoying. Like you're just like, and then she's using him as a proxy to like be annoying, and I'm like, bro, I just don't want to deal with it. Like I'm like, I just don't care. Like this was like 4 years ago, it'd be funny, and I'd continue to do this, but like I don't care right now.
All right, so stop getting one man and one guy in chat.
Sure. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Your
Look at his social
plugin's still
media,
fucked up, but
he's
yeah.
memeing about the whole
there it goes
thing,
back.
posting himself dressed as Dr. Disrespect. Yeah, Dan and Kyla, you're right. Destiny's totally rehabilitated and remorseful over this whole thing. It's very obvious. So is Destiny's career over because of this? Well, if Tim Pool can frame himself as a patriot while secretly taking Russian money, Vosh can say Lolly makes you a pedo while having a folder full of Lolly, Hassan can frame himself as more credible than the media while reporting every story wrong, and Tyler Oliveira can pretend to be a journalist while just making up stories on the spot, then why wouldn't Destiny recover from this? Let's be honest, the real punishment is Hassan will bring this up every chance he gets.
I can't believe that there are still Destiny fans in here. He kind of made you, though. Why you so ungrateful he brought you in, no? Why not just talk it out, bro? He was your friend at one point. Dude, I don't know if you understand. We're having a conversation about this dude serially making sex tapes of the people he sometimes consensually and sometimes non-consensually records and is unconsensually sending to other people that he wants to and you're like, why don't you become friends with that guy again? I don't know, because he's gross.
And Hassan is totally right. You know how hard that is to say? Again, if you're a left-leaning political viewer, your options are cooked. But seriously, it seems like if you have a political audience, you could get away with anything. You have Joe Biden's millionaire drug-fueled son getting pardoned after he said he wouldn't do it, and Donald Trump, our current sitting president, was part of an electoral scheme. But no, this is when political audiences
Why are those presented like equal things? What the fuck? Anyway, sorry.
Wait, non-final finds a take. Let's get him in here.
No, it's just, it's absurd. First of all, I mean, I don't know, it's dumb. First of all, don't fucking present those as if they are remotely close to equal. The president lawfully using a pardon to pardon his son, who was investigated with a fucking, I will call it a witch hunt, with a fucking witch hunt investigation from Republicans that came up with a fucking tax fraud and gun form charge
Based on a lie,
crime.
by the way, the guy who first brought up the Burisma shit. Made it
Based on, the guy who was funded by Russia. It was only started because of fucking Russia. And then, what was the other thing? Oh, your options aren't cooked because you have me and I am based. And you can subscribe to me, non-fun on YouTube.
And Darius.
Exactly. No, I don't count Darius.
Wait, why not me?
You don't cover Darius. What does GDP stand for?
Gross domestic product.
I'm actually. I don't know if you just googled that. I'm surprised you knew that. Wow.
I did it. Is that right?
That is right.
Was that right? Damn, nice.
Yeah.
Jason click-clacking on the keyboard, just saying.
Was it produce or product?
It's product.
Local streamer.
It's product? Oh, there you go. I'm even right. More right. W.
Damn. What does GNP stand for?
Excuse everything because they think the ends justifies the means. Hearing Letterboxd lay out his 2025 aspirations is hilarious until you realize how true it is.
I look forward to sometime coming back when I can like brand myself as the only remaining political streamer.
Hold on, I have to screenshot more stuff because I need to have this for when I if I ever have to fight Lindsay for any reason. She's just saying retarded shit. She unironically okay, so she keeps trying to say that I raped this girl and there's a police report. She's also saying she's not trolling, it's a problem. She also keeps saying I fled the state. She's trying to say she said I fled the state because I was getting prosecuted that I was gonna rape this girl. Wait, that's not funny? No, dude. It's like annoying. It's like not funny. So people could look it up. South Carolina. I never lived in South Carolina. She also said, all I know is I was banned just as I was about to type the state he raped her in, so people could look it up. South Carolina. She's not even joking. She's not even like joking. She just gets so and fucking like bipolar. Might have to change the username, bud. Did you really do that? I never lived in South Carolina.
Go back to Abba's point. Yeah.
So
Maybe
stupid.
don't have
Is it North
sex with
Carolina?
people that are
Is it
mentally
North
unstable.
Carolina?
It's gonna lead to bad
Yeah.
things. It's gonna lead to
Yes,
bad results.
I lived in North Carolina. Go look me up for a pending charge for rape. I've never raped a woman in my life. It's true, but North Carolina, look it up in North Carolina too.
You're like, not the state, not the state, not the state.
Dude,
look it up. It's super
I
true.
live in. It's super true. Go look it up. Fucking retarded.
Gamer who doesn't have doesn't have sex scandals and doesn't support terrorists. For some reason, it's always one or the other.
They're very musical people.
Are you being serious? Dog, what do you look? You think I made this? This isn't music. I know they're singing, but I'm seeing just guns and shoot. This isn't a music video, Hassan.
No, it is. They do musicals about like their actions all the time.
Yeah, they're militarized action.
When I looked at it, I think the vibe that I got was like short stack, thick kind of thing. You know what I mean? Like the way like goblins get drawn in porn.
The fuck?
Niggas press their luck in, they get a butt fucking straight up the ass raw dog with the rash.
Destiny was objectively wrong for this and deserves all of the backlash. I think it's important to acknowledge that the people who exposed this story were not looking out for the victims at all. In fact, they were actively working against their best interests. In comes President Sunday and Beckett. Neither of these people had direct contact with Destiny, Kyla, Pixie, or anyone else involved in this story. They never even tried to reach out, yet they were the ones who posted videos outing the whole thing. The only information they have comes from Aaron leaking all of Pixie's messages. They are only working with second-hand information. In Sunday's video, he says Pixie's silence was bought in exchange for Destiny paying for her law school, leaving all the other victims out to dry.
Pixie has since said nothing publicly. There has been no evidence of legal proceedings being pursued, and she has seemingly ceased communications with the people she was previously working with, instead posting on X about taking the LSAT in pursuit of law school. It appears as though her attempt to extort Destiny has probably paid off, albeit at the expense of every other person Destiny has victimized in the past and will victimize in the future.
His evidence for this is a single tweet of her saying she took the LSAT, as if you could just sign up and pass this test within a month. So at this point, my mind was blown that someone would out a victim for a 100k view video while the victim was still discussing their options, and then determine their silence was
Okay, so now we got to the part where this is the sweeping. So I guess now that he's pointing out that this is like that President Sunday's a retard, and I'm assuming JSDLK is trying to keep a bridge with all those people. That means he's sweeping. I don't know. I guess it's just not still talking about how Destiny raped and.
I'd be shocked if he maintains that, because I feel like most people are like, okay, what Destiny did is fucked up, but most people like also what Sunday did was pretty bad. Also, he definitely did not. He definitely called way more attention to it before it was very clear it was Pixie was involved. People that are way online knew that, but I think the average person did not. Now they do.
Probably J Stuck is just like, if somebody isn't putting it all on Destiny, then fuck them, they're sweeping. It's that kind of shit.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Over a tweet. No need to confirm anything. So I reached out to Pixie to try and confirm if she ever talked to Sunday or Beckett about this. Pixie has pursued litigation against Destiny. However, she did let Lonerbox, who she's dating, provide some details.
Did President Sunday reach out to Pixie one time to see if he could go live with this video or to confirm that the draft was canceled or anything like that?
No, he didn't.
It is so incredibly selfish of Sunday and Beckett to insert themselves into a situation where they take agency away from Pixie. Because one, she's pursuing legal action, and you guys making this public gives Destiny ample time to delete evidence, while Pixie's team was still building their case. I know I look smart enough to come up with that point myself. I'm not, so take that how you will. 4 days before Sunday released his video, he had a conversation with Nick acknowledging that Pixie was suicidal over this leaking.
All I'm getting from this is she's really not going to want this to be public. She wants to hurt Steven, but she doesn't want this to be known that she's done this. And this is her.
Yeah.
And she desperately doesn't want her family to know. And if I cover it, there's a good chance they will find out.
Oh, 100%. Why do you think I haven't covered it? Like that's my principal issue.
Yeah, that's
is like here's the thing. If anything happens to Pixie in the foreseeable future,
it all drops.
Well, he will actually be destroyed then. That will be insurmountable. Not destroyed. He'll have his channel. He'll have his audience. But there will be no
politics.
The media company dream will not be a thing. So
It sounds like he's getting excited over the idea of Pixie killing herself and it ending Destiny's career. This dude sounds like a psychopath. In fact, during his call with Nick, he gives a hypothetical saying as much.
here's the thing. Let's assume I was a psychopath, and I'm not. Okay, somebody saying these things would be enough to deter me. Let's assume I was a psychopath. Let's assume I published this.
President Sunday talks with Nick. They both agree that going live without the victim's consent is a bad idea, and President Sunday does it anyway. Actual psychopath behavior. President Sunday's justification for this was that Pixie was engaging in extortion against Destiny.
Fortunately, Pixie did the worst thing that someone in her position could do. Rather than seek legal recourse or make a public statement denouncing the violation of her consent and dignity that these leaks represented, she seems to have ultimately chosen to try and profit from the situation by extorting Destiny.
I don't understand how Pixie discussing what her next step is or what the correct form of punishment should be equaling extortion, because that's how most civil cases start. Destiny even says in a statement on Reddit that Pixie at no point made a specific or explicit request for compensation. So I asked President Sunday, did you talk to a lawyer, or is this just your layman interpretation of the law? Because let's be real, I don't think there's any way she gets charged for this. President Sunday says, yes, I spoke with lawyers I know. You know what their answer was? Obviously. I asked, can you link me to the statement from the lawyer you spoke with, saying these DMs count as extortion? And he says they were IRL conversations, so no. So I asked who the lawyer was because I would love to confirm this, and he replies, it's someone I know. Go find your lawyer. It's so obvious that he's lying. Telling me that you talked to a lawyer.
Can you pause for 1 second?
Statement for your video? Sure.
The Kilo video goes more into this, but yeah, I think what happened, I think Sunday was in a rush. Well, when he's in a rush, he did want to fucking do a Destiny nuke. He doesn't seem like Destiny want to ruin his career. And I think he did not do his due diligence, because yeah, I don't think, nothing that Pixie did was extortion. I think one of the big pieces, at least is from Kilo, so on Sunday confirms this, where like, one of the big pieces of evidence was like that, the fact that like, Destiny and Pixie had some communication beforehand, not involving a lawyer, which you should do. I think Sunday, because is he Canadian or something? I don't think he's American. I think he thought like, oh, like that's a sign that you're like the fact that lawyers are not involved is a negative thing. But no, a lot of people do like have like personal conversations before a lawyer gets involved. You try to resolve it without lawyers, and if it doesn't work that way, then you get involved. But he's kind of using that like, well, like, you can go straight to the lawyer, so you must be extorting them, which I think is
it happens all the time. Is you have the conversation and then you get lawyers and then it happens. So.
Yeah, retarded. I don't know what's who Kilo. Who is that person?
He was the editor for Sunday, and he worked on the Destiny nuke. But he kind of regrets it and has now parted ways. And basically did a hit piece on Sunday.
Interesting.
Ace, okay.
Does he have? What's his video? Can you send it to me?
It's in the docket.
Okay.
Or it used to be. Isn't it a new one? I'm pretty sure it is though. Yeah, it's literally the second one under the Blue Mac video. I said we should watch that someday.
We'll get into that later then.
To confirm it even farther, President Sunday did a stream leaking all of our DMs. His editor Kilo came forward, exposing that President Sunday never talked to a lawyer.
He claims he's consulted lawyers about this. Originally, he told me, Kilo, you're not a lawyer. I was raised by one and took law courses in university. But then when he was talking to Aiko, she asked if he spoke to lawyers, and he said, I spoke to people who know lawyers.
Who did you speak to?
Several people I can't name, but just
lawyers,
trust me on this.
Lawyers.
People who know lawyers.
But then, when he was talking with Willie Mack, he said he spoke directly to lawyers, but won't mention who.
So Sunday is just lying. Lying to make the victim seem like a bad guy so he doesn't look insane for making his video.
Beckett of Krabs, myself, and President Sunday sat down to present evidence, put together a timeline, and establish what the mission of the project was. I was a little anxious, but also excited to learn what President Sunday had, and I wanted to find out what the justification was for coming out with the story, the nuke. But we started the meeting, and after only about 10 minutes, I interjected. Sunday didn't have a nuke. I'm not even sure Beckett had much of anything. And the only real reason for publishing that was given to me was that because Pixie was supposedly trying to extort Destiny, she was somehow implicated in the cover-up efforts by Destiny and his associates, and therefore had forsaken her right to privacy? Or something like that? I don't know.
Sunday does every stream in front of a wall of books, draws himself sitting on a pile of books. He's so knowledgeable, repeatedly calling me stupid in DMs for asking straightforward questions. Meanwhile, he's comfortable just making things up because he's above saying, I don't know, or I could be in the wrong. The dumbest people I talk to seem to think they're geniuses. Just a pattern I'm recognizing. He's lying about being an intellectual the same way he lied about talking to a lawyer. I'm not convinced he could read Dr. Seuss. He's malicious, he's acted like a psychopath. He outed a victim's story when she was working on the court case, slandered her.
An American citizen who finds themselves a victim of revenge pornography has several valid actions they can take. Let's go over 3. First, they can seek legal recourse. Second, they may make a public statement denouncing the person who leaked the materials and violated their consent. And in fact, this can be done in conjunction with the first option I mentioned. And finally, they can choose to do nothing. They can stay silent and hope that it all blows over. And this is their right. But Pixie did not do any of these.
She was in the middle of doing the first 2 things, and then you robbed her the third. But yeah, keep acting like the good guy. He's the type of person I hope never becomes a successful YouTuber. If you're a victim, why would you ever want to share your story? He's shown it's going to leak, then people you've never talked to are going to publicize it. You will be vilified by them because they don't care about you or your legal case at all. If I had any advice for Sunday, it would be to apologize to Pixie and the victims, not just post a pinned comment, half backtrack.
It's good, it's good. Sorry, turn on legacy, my bad.
Here's why, besides why it's not paid engagement extortion. Why are you using threats to obtain money from the offender and more importantly, it's just so retarded. So fucking
what you're saying. Also shower, get a haircut, go outside. You aren't mature enough to cover these sort of things if you don't have basic hygiene. The video made by Sunday's former editor details the clown show that was this investigation. It's the most comedic tragedy I've ever watched.
With all due respect, I'm not sure you think you know what you're saying when you say you have to, because when you
I didn't say have to. I didn't say that. You said that. I said you have an expectation. You said,
dude, these fucking these like commentary YouTubers and their like profile pictures are like gayest thing
so
ever.
cringe.
It's so cringe. Like even this guy's picture, bro. It's like, dude, what is this?
To this guy's credit, this guy's not really he used to be an editor. I think it's for something like he does his own videos, so he's usually behind the scenes doing editing stuff. So it makes sense he's doing an avatar.
They want to be Jack the Ripper so bad. It's so corny.
well, I don't have to do that. I'm not saying you have to do anything. I'm saying there's an expectation that you do this thing. When you're communicating with someone in private, they're expecting that you're not going to show that to other people without asking them first.
Okay, but if they're asleep, they're not expecting, are they?
If they're asleep?
They're asleep, yeah. if people are asleep, they're not expecting anything. They're kind of just out, right?
Are you trolling me right now?
No, I'm actually making a serious point.
The conversations he had with his editor are psychotic.
Why the f are you adding extra risks to this? We're already in enough danger as is.
You think we're in danger? I don't think
we are in tremendous danger. So you don't think, for example, if you said something that was able to be effectively spun by someone like Nick DeOrio that managed to get some traction that cast aspersions on my entire channel, that income plummeted so I can't pay you, that doesn't affect you?
It's about me, me, me. How does this affect Sunday? How can I manipulate my editor into staying quiet? I also talked to Beckett, who worked somewhat with Sunday and dropped his video on the same day. Now his wasn't nearly as bad, but he still went forward with the video knowing only secondhand information. Really third-hand because he's getting it from Sunday.
Recognize you're getting your information secondhand. At any point, did you try to reach out to Pixie?
No. But to be clear, this was a very brief period, a couple of days. I clearly did want to reach out to people. There was actually a conversation where I wanted to reach out to Lonerbox. Because I don't know Pixie.
But why
did... But why is that? Why do you even say that? There was a moment where I wanted to think about someone, but I didn't do it. Then I published a video. It's like, why even say, yeah, there were moments where I thought about doing this. Yeah. It's like, that makes it worse. Like, you thought about doing this stuff, and then you're about to post a video that was about to talk a lot about... Well, I'm assuming this is the Beckett guy, right?
Yeah. Beckett.
Hello? Oh, I think my thing
is... Yeah, can you hear me? I'm talking right now.
Hold up, my fucking
thing
is something.
Wow.
That's Beckett. That's Beckett.
What's that? Hello?
Yes, that's Beckett. Can you hear me?
Prawn?
Yeah. Hello, test 1 2, test 1 2. I can hear you. Can you
oh my god, are you dead, Prawn?
Oh my god.
Someone else talking. Is it just me?
Yeah, we're here. Hello. Hi, Darius.
Yeah, I can hear everyone, yeah.
Dude, what the fuck is wrong with my fucking speaker? Hello?
Fuck off, Dash. Test 1 2.
He even Stream hears us. He just can't hear us.
Did his headphone die? What happened?
He was obviously listening to the video though.
Okay, hello?
Wait. Hello,
Hello?
Okay, there goes.
There he
Yeah,
is.
there goes
we
his
go.
back. Okay. Yeah, so is this the Brickhead guy?
Yeah, that's Beckett, I believe. The Coke and
Okay,
Seed
yeah.
guy. Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't really make any sense. I don't know why you say like it's a good thing. These people are so fucking mentally retarded, dude. It's like, why can't anybody just say they just want to do it because they were like, oh, they can get a lot of clout or like get a lot of viewers off this, and they didn't really.
I have
care
not reached
about
out yet, but I thought he might be good to have someone on the show. I did reach the Kilo. He politely declined. He's happy to answer questions, but he doesn't want to talk about it on stream. But Becca might be a good guest.
Yeah, reach out to him if you can, please. I'm curious. I have to watch this video next, though. So, all right, go on to the next thing.
Did you reach out to Letterboxd?
By the way, one second. I gotta fix my speakers thing. Hold on, one sec. I'm gonna have this on. Wait.
Are you actually playing Minecraft non-phone?
Yeah. What do you mean? Oh, yeah.
I thought you might be like watching a video like.
Oh, say something.
Disco used to do. Test 1 2. Test.
Keep testing.
Your mom sucks my dick every night.
Okay, it works now. Okay, hello.
I hear you.
Okay, be right back. 1 second. Take over.
Wait, non-fun, are you in survival or clear?
Yeah,
I'm
I
in
do one more piss. One more piss.
survival.
Better be who survival, of course, dude. Who the fuck plays
yeah.
Explore, whatever.
Exactly.
Use stakes.
Just making sure he's not cringe, but he gave the right answer. So.
I'll be honest. I get to the Nether and I stop playing.
Only a little. I have we have a gravestone mod and a mod that fucking adds more fish into the game, but that's basically it.
Think more fishing?
Acceptable.
More fish. I didn't make the fucking mod pack, okay? My friend said he was gonna find mods that have dinosaurs in them because he wanted that for some fucking reason, and he couldn't find any, so he added more fish. So
we should make
at
our
that point
own.
Just play Cobblemon. Put
server,
Pokemon
Minecraft server.
Oh, DIRL Minecraft server.
We'd be the new Dream SMP.
Oh,
bro, I would no. I was on board till he said that.
Maybe a little bit of sarcasm. A little bit of sarcasm in there.
I'm aware.
I do. My whole shit is. I'm a little older. I've experienced this. My problem is my sarcastic voice is the same as my normal voice. I hate like doing like oh, you gotta play it up, but not everyone senses a deadpan sarcasm.
Oh yeah, I think we can tell you when things are serious. Yeah.
I could, yeah, no, I could tell. I just.
Some people cannot. I bet there's some chatters. They're like, what?
Yeah, I kind of have that too sometimes. Sarcasm's hard when you can't see the person's face, so that's probably just most of it.
How much longer is this video? Okay, we're actually making progress. I was worried we were like gonna be watching.
There's
this
like
forever,
5 minutes left or
but
something.
yeah, we're finally getting to the end. We paused a lot in the beginning.
This stuff near the end is probably what fucking J-Stock was calling sweeping, because he's putting blame on people that aren't just Destiny. Yeah, exactly. Like half the video was not about Destiny, but about the other people.
I will say, okay, let me steel man him. Why is this in the video? Why is this the focus of the video? Wouldn't it be better if it just cut off like before this? And then he could do another nuke on Sunday.
William X decision. Well,
No.
I guess that's true. You could do that.
I mean,
because it's rated, and then.
Yeah, I think it makes sense to have it all in one video, and also I don't know how many people in Willie Mac's audience would really watch a President Sunday only video. I don't know.
Exactly.
He's not a
And his video is what kind of brought this the most attention, definitely. But I do remember he's in tweets like really say like, oh, why are you covering the old Kelly Jean drama? He's like, dude, like I only have so much time, so much research. Like I'm not gonna put everything to this video. This is
the video is very focused on just the Pixie situation. He didn't even bring up the cherry shit at all. Basically, just like the once time, and that's it. It's very focused on the Pixie, and in that, like if you take the video as a whole, it's like he's focusing on like the Pixie stuff, then it makes sense to bring up Destiny, Sunday, Copen Seas, fucking all these people. That makes sense. I think it's right. Especially because like Willamette covers like drama shit, so like it makes sense to just have this as one drama and make a video about it.
See, someone there's chat has a good question. How does Sunday make enough money to pay an editor?
I think he
I'm curious,
has,
like,
he has fans.
This is like a kind of like non-fun. I love you and love your edits. But like this is not like one of our easy edits where it's like, oh, we'll do an intro with a clips and then just plays like a VOD. That's like it's like an intricate, highly edited video, which is probably not the cheapest.
No, I mean, I don't know. Does President Sunday have a regular job? I don't know.
Oh, that's
I think
true.
so.
Maybe.
Well, I think he comes from academia. Like that was his background. I don't know if he
well,
is
yeah,
still in there, if he's gone full time, but he definitely flexed that a bit.
Doesn't he just have a bachelor's in political science? He like calls himself a political scientist, but he just has like he just graduated with a political science degree. That's it. Isn't shit. I don't know if he actually has like a job in academia or if he just has a different job. I don't know. So.
President Sunday supposedly has an IRL job.
What's that?
Someone said President Sunday supposedly has an IRL job. I don't trust any of these people.
I guess he has 266k views in the last month, so that's a decent amount with donations, which I'm sure he gets quite a bit of. I'm sure you could make that work.
He streams too, right? Or,
well, this is on a channel that he streams on, but yeah, he streams on the same. Yeah, but
he's probably starting to make some YouTube money. Yeah.
Alright. Excuse this video. One more song. 6 minutes left. This isn't that long of a video, but I feel fucking drained. What?
Wait, I just found this. Is this real? I found President Sunday's merch store. This is kind of weird.
Probably what? Send it to me.
oh wait, he has a Patreon too. He probably gets.
I put it in a side chat. Oh, so there's bikinis on sale there.
What?
There are bikinis for sale on President Sunday's.
Why are there so many bikinis? There's more than one.
It's like 3.
Ico tested. Why does it say Ico tested? Oh, because Ico Bliss.
Ico's a friend of his, I think. They collab at least.
What?
Yeah, this sweater kind of goes hard though. I kind of want one of these cardigans.
They're kind of gay.
Maybe you look very scholarly wearing them.
No, you would just look like you're fucking like trans or something. Like I like look at these cardigans. These are just like liberal SJW cardigans. Like I don't know where you would wear this unless you're like or like deep hipster.
At a library. At a
political
rally.
You would wear this at like a coffee shop maybe, but you would do it at like a specific coffee shop, like not like Starbucks or like even a local one. It had to be ones like your friends go to. It's not.
Yeah, it's the fucking Hassan grandma look.
Yeah, but it's like not even like cool. But,
I'll be honest. It's mostly the bikinis that caught me off. Like what? I was like, what the fuck?
Sunday's
selling bikinis at his merch store.
I think it's even weird that he has streamer girls that have worn them, and he has them tested. It says Cal tested, Ico tested. It's just weird. It's like, oh, so
I'm assuming it just means like they vouch.
Ico rules.
Yeah.
Sorry, not Ico Bliss. Ico rules. It's like, oh yeah, it's tested by official President Sunday bikini. Like, who's gonna wear this? Like, does Straight Raid send them pictures of her wearing? Like, there can't be that many women in his audience. I thought it was good. I thought this was good here. I was really
Straight Raid came from the fucking President Sunday community, right?
Is this
Did she come from there? I know she was a big fan of his.
If you saw a woman wearing this, do you buy this? Like, do you like?
Straight Raid did a fucking IRL debate with Destiny and fucking when he did a change my mind, and she was a President Sunday fan before that. I think.
This is crazy. Interesting.
Yeah, for a second I was like, wait, he got someone to model that, but he probably got like photoshopped on. He just,
it's like a stock photo. Yeah. All right. Start this.
Yeah.
All right.
I didn't, but but that's partly because of what Lona had just done on the stream. I think that's a mistake, by the way. I'll own that mistake. But I obviously wanted to reach out to people. For instance, I went to FPS Diesel for an optics check on the DMs and what he thought. I was reaching out to Nick.
Nick and Diesel, no less than Beckett and Sunday. What does going to them do? Realize why I'm so critical, though, of you and Sunday? Because, hold on, you're telling me, though, you're telling me, though, that this was done over a couple of days. You didn't bother to reach out to Lonerbox or Pixie, and you guys went for the story anyway. How did you even get the draft? Was that from Aaron, too?
Sorry, get the
draft of, like, Pixie's draft statement.
Yeah, I showed that in the DMs. Yeah.
So you guys have a draft from her. It seems like she's going to come out in some way because she has a fucking written draft. Like, it just seems, it blows my mind, man. Like, you've been somebody where I've been told over and over again, nah, dude, Copenseed is great. He does great videos, takes a lot of care with them. And it's like, to me, I look at this and I'm like, I cannot, it just seems like such a selfish story.
Well, hold on. Let me be clear. I don't think selfish is fair. I think I can take a lot of criticism. I think there are issues there, but I don't think selfish is fair.
In what way is that not selfish?
Well, because I didn't do this to get clout or money or like acclaim. I thought this was going to end my fucking channel. Why was I going to release a video?
Surely.
Yeah, wait,
I
what
thought
say?
I know
what?
Sunday, and I thought what
He thought it'd end his channel.
Oh.
Okay, buddy.
Needed to be done at the same time was painting a picture of what happened but behind the scenes to explain why so many people had these DMs. What I needed was Sunday's DMs with Straighterade. I didn't expect this to be a video where I'd get like pats on the back.
Again, why you think it would damage you?
What, the video?
Yeah, before you made it.
Because I recognized that once these were coming out, the people who were releasing them would get rightfully a fair amount of criticism for doing so.
Then why
but
would
I
you
also
release it?
because, well, for some, I've said publicly as well, if Sunday wasn't releasing his video, I wouldn't have released the same video. I probably wouldn't have acted in the same
Pause for
way.
1 second.
But
He basically just said, oh, I was afraid I might get a bunch of backlash. That was probably justified, but we put out the video anyway. Didn't he just say that, basically in different words?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he only did it because Sunday also was doing it. Which means he just doesn't want to be the only person taking the backlash.
Shout out Kilo, because then Kilo, I think he posted his video, then took it down. But at least he was like,
yeah. I mean, I'm sure he feels bad for it after the fact, but the fact that he did it in the first place was...
When he said he gave all pushback,
crazy.
he said at least Sunday, he was like, I don't think we should be posting this. But I felt he probably got like peer pressure to some extent. But I felt like all three, he realized and corrected his actions the fastest, I guess.
Sunday looked at these are coming out. He wants to talk about it. Well, okay. It needs a companion piece.
So because he is jumping off of a bridge, you're doing it too, dude? Oh, man.
Well, like, and again, that's why I'm saying it's something I expected to do damage to me. But also, what was the other option? Lie about it?
No, the other
like,
option is to do
hold
what
on.
literally everybody else did, and you just let everybody else shoot themselves in the foot if he's going to be reckless with the victim and her claims and hijack her story. Like, you realize she was talking to lawyers during this, and they're gathering information. Fucking crazy.
Listen, I'm on many levels, I'm with you. And I think one of my constant comments through this is, how does this reach me? I am like 5th person down the chain. How does this reach me with no one doing any of that?
Again, just makes me go, like, how were you the person to feel like you should make that video?
Because I thought it was such a fucking mess that at least I could make an uneditorialized
Yours, I
piece and
don't
get the
think was
information.
as bad. But just the premise of this whole thing, when I talk to everybody, it's just...
I think it is a mess.
Beckett is the only person I talked to that acknowledged wrongdoing and said he would go about things differently in the future. Takeaway seems to be what I think is the most important thing, and that's that you have to reach out.
What?
I was like, okay, at least it seems like Kilo realized it was bad and changed things first, but he did say it was wrong eventually. I realized that.
Yeah. I mean,
real quick, I'll be back. Like 5
seconds.
seconds.
Sunday, so.
To Pixie. You got to make clear, or Lonerbox, and you got to make clear of like, hey, this is what I know. This is the story I'm thinking of running. I want to know like what's going on with this. Are you guys pursuing anything? And then they could go ahead and like give you the guidelines to it. Like, hey, look, we're talking legally. We'd rather this not come out.
Yeah, like again, I'm not defending every part of this, and I don't want to. I mean, this is how I started the call, right?
Which is more than any other person I talked to. He became very critical of himself, especially as things moved off the record. I respect him for that.
When I met you, I admit my first thoughts was a trick. You look so good, huh? I suck on your daddy's dick.
Every day that passes, the drama gets more hilarious. Destiny and Hassan are watching each other's content nukes while refusing to view their own. I get he's going through a legal case, but at some point he needs to address that video. During my off-the-record conversation with Beckett, he asked me a pointed question. When would you associate with Destiny again? If he was part of some drama as a side character and I interviewed him, I would do it then. But I don't think I could just go hang on his podcast anymore. Destiny and I were not friends. However, I have a lot of respect for him. He's the only major creator in the political space that I have covered that actually looks stuff up, reads first-hand information, and directly engages with his critics. That may seem like a low bar, but it's rare. He's somebody that has always demanded accountability from others, but right now when he's objectively in the wrong, he's not taking any of it. He's calling Nick a hypocrite for saying innocent until proven guilty with Ethan, but not treating himself that way. Nick then makes very clear, you shared Pixie's intimate videos with a random 19-year-old OnlyFans model, and then posted logs where you admitted to severely damaging her. And he links the messages of Destiny doing just that. I'm the kind of person that could forgive anyone for about anything, but there needs to be remorse, and he's obviously not there yet. His coworkers cover for him saying he is, but I don't see it. I don't see how anyone could take him seriously until then. I also want to emphasize how good the video was by President Sunday's former editor, Kilo. He actively tried to correct the record, and his video has very few views. He gave up money to try and do the right thing, and I think that should be acknowledged. Hope you enjoyed the video, subscribe to the channel, and shout out to the homies over on Patreon. Crimson Glass, Riveter, Christina Vina, Mac Monkey, Drain Kobex, Necro Valley, Stefan Bildman, Abby Blackbird, The Confusing Opinion.
Alright, so, video's over. What's our, let's get a round table going. Prawn, what's your opinion?
Well, I'm still shocked Disco found this so offensive.
It's because
I'll explain this. I know. Well, I'll explain why. I know exactly why. Because it's bad. I think it shows he doesn't really care about Pixie. Because the reason he covered that second half of the video when it's all about Sunny is because Sunny fucked up. He fucked over Pixie also. Maybe not as much as Destiny, but that's why it was kind of relevant to one. It was definitely what made this all more public. It definitely was a little critical of Sunday, but I can kind of see why it was included in the video. But I can see from Disco end, because I think he doesn't really care about Pixie, he just wants to fuck over Destiny, where that might he was unhappy with that.
Is there a way to find out? Does anybody have any clips of JHGOK's comments on this video? I know that there were.
But also, what we should react to. Willie Mack did a debate where he got was getting dogpiled. We should react to that at some point as well.
I heard about that. I saw that. You have that in the docket?
I don't think so, but I can add it.
Shit. Yeah, I'm curious to see what made Jessica mad about this. I just want to see Destiny in the dirt. It just seems like what a lot of people want to do. And also, why aren't you literally from Destiny's community? What do you mean you want to see him in the dirt? For what?
He feels betrayed.
Do you actually feel betrayed, Gransky? You gotta tell me. We're gonna help you out, man. We're gonna get you right, bro. I'm
There's one last little thing at the end of that video. Lily says "Oh, Hassan and Destiny both watching nukes on each other, but aren't watching the ones about themselves." It's he says "Oh, because Destiny's going through legal stuff," but then that makes it a bad comparison. Destiny isn't watching the one on him because of legal reasons, and then Hassan isn't watching the one on his because he's a fucking pussy. So
I think Destiny would watch this video because
if he didn't have legal shit. Yeah,
the video seems pretty retarded from the bits I saw off stream and also from the clips I've seen from people. We can go over it if you guys want. We can go, but I don't know if we want to do that right now.
Does anyone know what channel it was on? I thought it was a Quimman's channel, but I guess not. But I know there's a debate. Maybe it was on Discord. I'm trying to find a VOD of it.
I don't think it was on Justicles. Well, he probably reacted. But...
Is someone can give me a link to one of these videos where Willie Mack was debating? I think it's Queeman, maybe some other people. That'd be great.
Is this a real? Why is Tyler Oakley telling people to block Ethan Klein and censoring his names like this? Is this a real thing? Also, why is Tyler Oakley having a comment on this?
He probably supports Palestine.
Alright, it's time for everyone to block K mute his name and move forward. His haters are unfortunately his best publicists. Bought his ass as soon as he took over Twitter, and it's been a great decision. Hassan isn't going to know. What is up with all these like people and like dick fucking Hassan so hard? I mean, I guess he's just really deep to the media in LA. He's like deep in like the Elon. It's not Elon.
He's the future Joe Rogan of the left. What do you mean?
Kill me.
What is up? Okay, can we address this real quick? Because people keep talking about this all day. What is going on with you and 44?
What? I fired him. What's the new thing?
Wow.
But why are you okay? They apparently like fucked him over or something.
No, he fucked me over.
Okay, we got the video, we got the live feed. I'm gonna post it in the chat.
Okay, I'll search for that. But I know what you're asking in particular. But me and 44 got mad beef. He owes me $30. I still have not gotten it. Also,
how does he owe you money?
Well, okay, we went to YouTube court. And we did determine by objective third party low judge that he did rip me off in some capacity. So he was giving me half the money back. I gave him $60. I want half my money back, so that's $30. So
what the fuck did you give him $60 for?
Yeah, this is my fault. It was my bad. He was supposed to work on multiple videos. He took that as payment for one video because he's a fucking idiot. I'm like, no, that's for multiple videos, dude.
Yeah.
But he's done.
Wow.
Okay, Rocket has supposed
also, and he lied to me where I was like, oh yeah, I'll be a full-time editor, and I invested all the shit in the stream, and then he's like, oh, actually the next day I'm actually not doing that. I'm like,
a 3v. This also, by the way, the fact that this is a 3v1 fight, I already know it's JCOK, Queeman, and Beckett all in this video. I'm curious. It says Kelly Jean's in it as well. I'm curious to. I know this is exactly what's going to happen with Nicholas Diorio. Just like bring a person on, and then just have a bunch of retarded shit happening. Never seen a Okay, let's listen to this and let's figure out what happened. Okay, guys. All right, you ready? So let's see what JSOK's opinion was on this in this edited video, and if we need to watch the raw footage, we will in case things are edited poorly. All right, let's go.
Something
I love. What do you mean?
Today. Wait.
Just say one thing. Okay. No, Ryle would never mess up the edit. What do you mean? He's one of the best editors ever.
Okay.
Willie, all it takes is not being lazy.
How do you know? No, I know it's not about me, you twat. Nobody said that.
You don't seem to know that, bro. You keep getting mad at me.
Everybody else.
How come this guy just gets to talk?
Okay, wait, let Willie Mac play out his stats.
The standard for Beckett is you keep saying go ahead, and you don't let me go ahead. I didn't.
It's any better? Yes, you did.
Don't
You
even know
called
if
women
it's true.
crazy. That was your opinion.
Nope.
Why is this on JCOK's stream? Why is Kelly Jean allowed to be in these platforms to talk about this? She knows nothing ever.
I'm Beckett here.
Quiet.
Shut up.
You guys are fucking trolling me at this point, man.
I actually messaged you on the 30th of January and said you've gotten on Beckett for being lazy, and then
I didn't even hear what he was going to say.
Cherry tweets this about Destiny harassing me, and I've never been reached out to by you about this. And the thing you did reach out to me to, I basically said Destiny's making that up entirely, asking for proof, and you didn't do either of those things. You didn't reach out to me about this.
I mean, this is absurd.
Hold on. So retweet this. Just to be clear. I just want to make my point here.
You're not allowed to talk about him. You're such an instigator.
Well, yeah, of course I am. But there is a point here that I think you are.
Willie Mac drops a video outlining the crimes Destiny has committed while Queeman is reviewing the video. Willie Mac joins to fight over its ideas and content. Jay Stock and Kelly Jean hot drop soon after.
That was where we came from here. That's not true.
I'm confused on why we're assuming
I'm watching this now, okay? We're watching this together.
No, you say she has bad intentions.
Well, yeah.
Based on off-the-record stuff.
Yeah, I do think that. But also, like, that's something that comes clear later. And again, like...
Well, I know, that's exactly more reason why you should try and get more content.
Oh, thanks, F-Bombs. I might check that out. I super don't care about the Sunday stuff. Like, I think Sunday made a mistake. I think his video is bad. Like, I don't really need to litigate it all that much now. Other people really want to litigate it. I super don't care.
I'm not disagreeing with you.
Like, I super don't care. I don't know how else to say it.
Wow, sweeping.
Dude, there's so many voices triggering the fuck out of me. Okay.
Just go sweeping for Sunday. Just saying.
Disagree with that. The bar is basically just, oh, this seems weird that this is leaking to Sunday. I don't really have the full context of all this. I'm getting this all secondhand, third hand really from Sunday. I should just go ask about this real quick.
Okay, sorry. I think one thing's going to help here.
Sunday, let him figure it out, bro.
I understand Sunday's video has. And
why are you coming in? Let him.
Okay,
I'm talking to Beck.
Sure, go for it.
So the bar is on the floor. Do you agree with that? I mean, that is like such a
second. There's no reason to believe that that's true. Obviously, legal charges are incredibly difficult to pursue. There's literally no reason we should be leaning on both of them. But Sunday's shitty behavior, I mean, he's already being penalized for it, right?
The clear intention of the video.
How has Sunday been penalized for his behavior?
He's been pretty like a lot of people are shitting on him in public, at least. I think
now they are. I don't think they were before. I mean, he got
basically as soon as it was revealed that he led like it being leaked.
It was revealed like the same day
that he basically brought the attention to Pixie. I think everyone's like, yeah, that was a bad move. They might have like been distracted because they were talking about the Destiny drama because that was probably more relevant at the time.
That's his most
I never heard anyone sweeping like, oh yeah, definitely Sunday should have. I literally have heard anyone say President Sunday should have leaked this. Everyone's like, yeah, it's good that it's out there that we know about now, but he should not have fucked over Pixie in that way.
Oh, I'm sure.
Video is an uneditorialized.
Like, I don't see any reason to spend a lot more time discussing it. Like, it's not really.
Behind the scenes.
What else do we need to do? What else needs to be said?
That it was bad. We should probably not have President Sunday talking to anybody or trust his opinion on anything. It seems like he's just a gun. We should stop being his friend, maybe. I don't know. Like, it seems like he kind of made it really hard for someone to come out about something that was traumatic for them. So maybe we should nothing we should, if you want to talk about canceling, like maybe we should cancel him, or maybe we should like have a discussion on what's ethical. Like, what do you mean? What is there left to say? Like, bro, you're literally the speculator guy that drags it for hours. Are you fucking kidding me? Like, what do you mean? What is there to say? You'll make something up. You're a content creator that does this for a living. Like, you can think of something to say, brother. Like, you're able to say a whole bunch of other shit. The problem is, you want to know what it is? I'm not even joking. The problem here is that what does he get from mocking President Sunday and talking about canceling Sunday? Nothing. He gets no clout. He gets nothing from it. Nobody's like, oh, we got rid of President Sunday. No one cares, because no one cares. It's President Sunday. Nobody fucking likes President Sunday already.
Except for Strader.
Having with some.
Except for Strader, right? But she's not even online.
Behind the scenes.
Literally, all of this has been said a million times.
She is going to.
All this has been said a million times. So please talk about how Destiny's a rapist. Please, because that's never talked about. Please talk about how Destiny rapes and kills. Please. This thing. I need to circle it because you can't see it. Which there's no thing. I don't know what he's even circling. Why is he just autism circling? Let's talk about this. Like, it's so stupid, dude.
Sunday.
Also, the whole
to me, it's
point
weird
of
to do
doing
it.
that video
It's
was
weird
to just
to do.
summarize the situation for normies. Like, he's going to include it in the part. It's not like he's talked about it a million times. It's now he's talking about the Sunday thing again. He's made one video about it for normies, and he includes it. Like, what the fuck?
For a second, and I'll say it's weird for me to do a video that's mostly covering Sunday when you are friends with Destiny and you don't really go through a lot of his stuff. There are criticisms for Destiny, but
was the video mostly him shitting on Sunday?
Definitely not. It was like the last.
Bro, what?
20% maybe. It was definitely less.
Yeah,
than
it's
that.
like a third.
Yeah, I would say.
Yeah.
Like, what? And even then, it's like the segment that he goes on to still talks like shits on Destiny. Like, bro,
He still went really hard on Destiny. It's not like he fucking swung.
He didn't glaze Sunday like he glazed Destiny. Wait, who didn't glaze Sunday like he glazed Destiny? Who? I haven't kept up with developments in the Destiny stuff. I thought people would get bored of it by now. Well, there's more stuff, I guess, kind of developing.
There will be stuff in 2 days.
This is so, it will be in 2 days, yeah. And we'll be hopefully there.
We'll be covering that, hopefully.
Wait, what's happening in 2 days, huh?
To me, it's weird to do.
Destiny's
it.
response.
To me, it's weird.
Oh.
Destiny said he's going to
Did you
make
hear
a
how
public
positive?
statement about it. Yeah.
For a second, and I'll say it's weird for me to do a video that's mostly covering Sunday when you are friends with Destiny and you don't really go through a lot of his stuff. There are criticisms for Destiny, but like basically
and you don't really go through a lot of his stuff. What is it, dude? He went through everything that was about this situation.
No, but he didn't also bring up Kelly Jean and Cherry and all his friends.
Yeah, but he literally did talk about Cherry, and he did talk about the Kelly Jean thing. He literally did. He literally did. There's just nothing more to go
but
on.
he didn't talk about it for 12 hours
like,
on his stream, Darius. Don't you get it?
He needs to. Willie literally showed the Lord during the Gwyneth clips. Yeah, he even showed her too. I was like, bro, what?
My issue is he asked Destiny if there are false narratives. And I talked to Willie Mack before he released his video about some false narratives Destiny was perpetuating, and he didn't dig in any deeper. He just said thank you, and then he didn't bother going any deeper on.
Okay, what do you guys guess what those false narratives are? My guess, guys, is gonna be that Cherry isn't crazy, and also that Juice Stalker doesn't actually hunt Deuce. I think that might be the false narrative that we really need to figure it out. Cherry actually has never done anything crazy ever, like the whole shit with TwitchCon, posting how many times she came, 15 times, and once, and that's not crazy. And then also that Juice Talker actually isn't actually hunting Juice today. He says Lav isn't crazy during this debate. No, he does not. No, he does not. No, he
I think this is
doesn't.
before the ban.
Let's see.
Any of it. So
didn't she come twice? I think she came 15 times. He came twice or something.
No, the other way.
Right.
Destiny came 15 times. She came.
Yeah.
Twice. That was the main.
Slighted a little bit because he literally asked me about shit. I was like, here's what he's doing. He's like fucking actually straight up defaming me, lying about me completely in his Discord or in his.
So again, it is him saying again the defaming thing that JSTLK is doing because he says Juice Stalker. He's defaming his character. He's making him, and that's the part that did he need to add that to the fucking thing? Because he called, dude, what? This guy is such a fucking nerd loser. I actually can't handle it, dude. It's like, he's defaming me. You need to include that in the, like, what is he, what? Like, dude.
It's about me. It's about me.
It's about me, dude. I want attention so bad. Please. Like, bro, what? Like, dude, who cares? I don't give a fuck that he's calling you a Juice Stalker because you're making hit pieces on him. Like, what the fuck is that even gonna? What is he gonna add to that? It's like, guys. Also, I'm trying to think of a segment he would even say. Also, Destiny. A lot of people have been commenting on them. He's making claims about how they're Juice Stalkers. I actually don't think he ever stalked a Jew before. It seems like Destiny's just kind of mad. Like, what is the commentary you add? I actually don't understand.
DGG chat, right? He's done it about his victims, and none of that makes the video, as far as I can recall. Maybe.
Wait, that was in the video.
Yeah,
I did have to go. I did. It was in the video. That's why apparently he didn't watch the video too. Someone brings it up. I don't.
Oh, classic
there's no way he doesn't.
It does, but it's way more about Sunday's actions than Destiny's actions.
Dude,
it's not true.
This fucking piece of shit. The day I talked to this guy. I tried to have a conversation with him about how when this all happened, I was like, okay, isn't this kind of weird that like why she's coming out? And he yelled at me about the little part of the video. He said this is a little part of the stuff. This is a little juice. This is like the knee stepping on the whatever it is, like the not the knee on the neck. What did he say?
Fentanyl in his system.
It's having fentanyl in his system.
On the neck.
The whole video was about Destiny and his thing, and then also the side piece was about President Sunday. None of this. The whole video, I did not take it as a President Sunday hit piece. It was talking about how he was incredibly irresponsible, and then he went on to the two people that made it so that way this became public and how they were irresponsible about it. I don't know what type of drama seeking this guy is trying to do right now, or like I don't know if it has to be just like intentional. He's trying to start drama with other communities so he can gain more relevancy. Because why is this your takeaway from that video? How? JSOK watched it after this talk. He didn't watch the video before the talk.
Bruh.
That's insane if that's the case.
And he's making these statements.
Just like he didn't read Pixie's fucking Substack before reading Destiny's fucking response to it.
What probably happened, what had to have happened is that if he didn't watch the video before he had this conversation, is that he had a conversation in spicy chat with people, and people were giving President Sunday shit in spicy chat, and he was like, oh, I noticed that a lot of people aren't talking about the bad things Destiny does because we have heard it a million times. But what we haven't heard a lot is the criticisms on Beckett and Sunday. And he saw that, and now they're getting more shit. And now because they're getting more shit, it feels, the vibes are, is that the video is mostly just about Sunday, when it's not. These people are just now being criticized about something that we've already been talking about. And we just not going to talk about the other stuff because we talked about it a million times. But now we're talking about something we haven't talked about much, and it feels like the dynamic changed, or that the video's a lot more about something else because he never watched it. He just saw everyone's response to it, and it was them talking about something that we didn't really talk about before. That's the video's kind of like everything that we saw about Destiny. We've heard from like 16 different commentators talking about. So it's I don't know if that makes sense what I just said, but it doesn't.
I mean, he fucking messaged and had a full interview with like fucking Beckett and shit. So obviously he's gonna include that in this video. So that makes sense.
Yeah, and I guess also the logs things with Destiny where he asked for takes. I guess because he's not saying, hey, how do you feel about being a rapist? You rapist, fucking piece of shit rapist. I guess that's like also like him not like asking the hard hitting questions. Like he should probably have asked something about Jay Stalk. I guess.
And at the end of the video, he also said, Destiny has good qualities. Wow, crazy. Whoa.
Yeah, I guess it's sweeping. I don't know. Alright, shitty.
Which is kind of disgusting to me.
Hey, Sunday, I'm working.
Wait, what was disgusting? I missed it.
About Sunday's actions than Destiny's actions. Which is kind of disgusting to me.
Hey, Sunday, I'm working with Pixie. What do you think of these statements? Can you help? Because Straight Trade knows that Sunday hates Pixie. It becomes more convoluted when more information comes out.
If someone doesn't
Did he change his position since they had this covered? Is Beckett the guy that he talked to on his video? Did he change his position now?
This might be that conversation. No?
No, this is different, I think.
It would be after the video?
This is after the video has been posted. Because now it sounds like Beckett's changing his position to where he's like, oh, well, I wouldn't have talked to him because, like, some people don't like each other. And instead of him just saying before when he was talking to Willie Mack in their, like, little video or whatever, it sounded like he was like, oh, like, I kind of fucked up there and was kind of admitting that he was wrong. Now he's saying, like, yeah, that would have been silly because it would have gotten to someone else and they would have leaked it. Wait, let me watch this again.
Can you help? Because Straight Trade knows that Sunday hates Pixie. It becomes more convoluted when more information comes out.
If someone doesn't
Sunday Straight Trade knows that Sunday hates Pixie. It becomes more convoluted with, like, what? I'm
trying to catch this up real quick.
Well, I mean, again, like, it becomes more convoluted when we find out that Straight Trade is also having conversations with Destiny.
All right, if it's more convoluted, let's go to the primary source.
Oh, I think to turn the timer on here.
Like, again, I don't disagree with reaching out.
Every excuse. You're making, like, every excuse.
Reset my bars while we're going here.
What I'm fighting you on is I don't think I presented misinformation.
Yeah, I was going to ask is what was the claim in Beckett's video? I understand Sunday has a bunch of erroneous claims in his video. What was the claim in Beckett's video that you think needed extra context from Pixie?
I would have to rewatch Beckett's video. If I called your video misinformation in mine, and I didn't show any clips, then that's my bad. But you should. I don't think I did that, by the way. You should absolutely. All I'm saying.
No, you just said it in this call.
Oh, did I? Yeah. Then I don't know. I need to rewatch your video like right now if I'm going to find it. But I thought
Willie is such a
it was something around you having the leaked document.
Yeah, but the leaked document is something that was presented by Straight Trade. And again, turns out to be fairly accurate. The only thing that seems to be wrong with it is Dan's inclusion with it. And that's, to be clear, is not like a misrepresentation. That's what's in the document.
And don't you talk about her extorting extortion too?
No, I say that I note it as the most expensive, like Pixie says I want this to be the most expensive.
And you agreed with it, right?
I don't think I editorialized on that. I'd have to check, but I think I just go, well, that's the statement.
As far as I know,
materials. Basically, just read it and said like, "Here's the change."
Beckett's video is just like an archiving video.
Is very much the same as I presented in my video. I think you have secondhand information. You just reach out to get a full grasp on the story, because obviously everything we just talked about with Aaron and all this shit is fucking weird, and you just get basic questions answered. And the idea that Pixie goes ahead and might like hit up Destiny.
So he says that, but then he shows like a screenshot from Destiny, but presenting Destiny's narratives, and he doesn't do anything to reach out on those, right? Which to me, it's like, okay, that feels like a little bit of bullshit that you're gonna go and reach out on Destiny's shit and not check with anybody.
Didn't he literally say he reached out to literally every single person involved? He reached out to Pixie, she didn't want to make a comment. He reached out to Cherry, she didn't want to talk about her claims. So he did make a comment, and then he gave out what Destiny said, the narrative he gave, which was that he can't do stuff legally, and what is he gonna do, pretend he's a fucking lawyer? He didn't reach out to JSOK. That's unironically where this all goes down to. JSOK thinks this is his thing. Like, he's a victim of Destiny, too. He thinks he's one of the girls. I'm not joking. He unironically thinks he was unconsensually shared. I'm not even joking. I think, and also because JSOK apparently sent Destiny his resume, I think he thinks that he's being blackmailed currently by him without nothing happening, and he's like saying he was raped. I do think he thinks he was raped. He was raped. I think he genuinely feels that way, and he feels like he needs to have a comment for his video. But he does. He's still. Everyone who believes in trusted in Destiny is a victim. So he needs to talk to everybody else and get their opinion, and then add that to the docket. The Mr. Girl. He made a comment on Mr. Girl. So maybe he should get Mr. Girl and see how he feels for his video, which, again, who cares?
I feel like it's very similar. Now, he's going to say, well, I'm not making that information up. I'm not stating that information. I'm just quoting him. And it's like, okay, but you're literally quoting, like, the bad person in this scenario and asking them about false narratives. Hey,
you have to see what he says.
Yes, to see what his response is. Bro, yes, dude. Why is he acting like you could... Why is he... Dude, what is this? He's like, yeah, he's quoting... What do you think the point is? Maybe he said something different. Maybe he said something.
Are there false narratives about you? Oh, yeah, blah, 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 there are. And you print his statement and don't go into any of the stuff about him at all. You also...
He did! He went into all the stuff about him that's going on, and then he talked to him at the end, asked for comment.
And JSF wouldn't know that.
All of his...
Because he didn't watch
when he says, oh, I can't comment on it because of legal situations. And when he's been commenting constantly.
For whatever reason.
Sorry, he can't
Not
comment
on a legal
on
situation.
Wait, just so we're clear, again, he even made a point and talked about how he was commenting on... He has made comments. He literally pointed that out later when he responds. He literally points out the video where he says he's already admitted to it. He does that. He does. What else is he to say? Destiny is lying to me in these messages? What does he want him to do? I generally don't know what the fuck he wants him to do.
Like, I don't know, whatever reason you guys are afraid of. And just
Willie doesn't dig up anything except for this direct statements made by the people. Boring video.
Bruh.
That's okay.
That's your video. You reached out.
And if you watch JSOK, it would make sense.
Upper statement. This is what she said.
This is sort of
Willie Mac videos.
Because now it seems like your position is
I'm not a
to
fan.
release any of this stuff to run any
From
of this
what I
story,
saw.
you have to reach out to the victim. Whereas before it seemed like only for that speculation
If you
part.
have limited information, I do think you should reach out, obviously, in this case. Now, I don't know.
But Ryan Beard's video is Kino, where he brings up drama from like 8 years ago, random hit piece, like naked 8-tier hit piece stuff. These are the good videos. Like, bro, I can't wait to watch this Ryan Beard video on stream, bro. It's gonna be just like nothing but just like shit that I have already saw for like 10 years of just like random online debauchery that JCOK himself thought was retarded. When you want to take someone down, you use everything. I don't think Willie Mack was trying to take someone down. He was doing commentary on a situation. He wasn't trying to make a hit piece.
I know, like, what Hassan's coverage necessarily was. I didn't watch it. Or, I know, like, fucking what's-his-face. Ben Empanada said a bunch of stuff that wasn't even true. What was the
Going
question?
on to talk to Willie? Yeah,
you only had to reach out for that speculation part, but now it seems like you're saying that you have to reach out.
He said he wanted to finish the Beckett part first, so I just went live so I could
Is it just the idea there's
be live on covering this, I guess? So I'm gonna listen to it.
Heading and you're looking.
So I could be live on cover. I just went live so I could be live on covering this. No, bro. Listen, it's okay to say you wanted to get paid, bro. It's everyone's against that.
At the DMs, that's implying like
be live on. I just want to be live so I can be live on covering this. This nigga's live right here. Like what? Like what do you mean, dude? You just want to get paid. It's okay to say like I'm gonna get paid if I'm gonna be doing this. That's fine.
like extortion, or you're going ahead and you have like this video or this document that's coming out.
Just thinking about the morals/ethics of
Because as I'm talking to you, you say this in the time like, oh, this is confusing, this is all convoluted, this is so weird.
Watched the whole video yet? I've not watched the whole video. I watched the section where he was giving Destiny statements.
All these things that you're worried about.
You watched the part where he gave statements and then he talked about President Sunday afterwards in that situation? Okay. Which is 16 minutes into the video.
You just straighten out in like 2 seconds.
I think that
all it takes is not being lazy. That's all it takes.
No, I don't think laziness is.
All it takes is not being lazy. Oh my god, I love that. All it takes is not being lazy.
Like,
cool.
Again, I reach out quite a lot to people. I think
you reached out to Nick and you reached out to fucking the most
not just this situation.
Why is that? How is that even a response?
Generally speaking, I reach out to people quite a lot, and like the issue isn't laziness. The issue is I don't know what anyone's fucking intentions are in any of this. Like if I reach out to everyone,
why not go find out? Isn't that more interesting?
Possibly. And again, there was a time factor here with this. If I'd had these DMs,
don't say this, bro.
No, hold on. There is a time factor with this.
So stupid.
That's how I felt at the time. That's how I felt at the time. I still think.
To ask about the main character in the story, then don't cover the story. That is insane.
Yeah, what's his claim? A time factor? I don't understand there being a time factor.
Yeah,
I understand
exactly,
there being sort of like a pressure that if there isn't.
Exactly, Sorry-Steen. What does Sorry-Steen say? Bit weird. He is so angry about Sunday slandering someone, but won't look into Destiny slandering people. It's again. It's like, hey, this is so weird. But what about me? What did you stalker comments? What guys? Somebody do something, please! Like, dude, like it's really not, dude. Nobody gives a fuck about. I don't understand. Like, also, again, I'm not. If he called you Dune Worm, I don't know why this nigga cares so much. I don't know why he cares so much. If you're Jew Stalker is a funny name because JSTLK sounds like it stands for Jew Stalker, and it's funnier to say. JSTLK Mad really didn't ask for input on the cherry stuff. Yes, he's not being a big boy at the table. He demands to have a seat at the table with the big boys. That's what he wants, but he's not gonna get it. He's not that guy.
But Darius, he was DGG of the year. Didn't you know that?
Yeah, and he was scorned. He was scorned.
Oh,
he feels bad. He feels ashamed, and he wants the world to know I don't support that guy. Oh wait, can you say something real quick? Someone talk.
I'll see. I'll make some comments because I do have to leave soon. I'm gonna cut off. I'm not staying up past 2 in the morning much more anymore. So we're nearing the time. The prawn might be on its way out. Also, I forgot. Darius, also you need to do this. You gotta do this shill every hour, guys. If you're watching this, Kick us new likes, right? There's no like button. But if you are on my channel, go hit the like button. But if you're on Kick, hit the sub button, hit the follow button. Go to all our channels. We have all these like fancy icons. Go to all our channels. Support this show. It's only gonna make it better. Give us your money. Give us your hard-earned money and clout. What else?
Have a W in the chat.
Yeah, get those emojis in the Kick chat. Kick loves that. Get that popping off chat. And also, I'll say this. I started some combos with Laugh. We'll see where it goes. I'm not promising she's going to come on the show, but she did respond to me.
She did respond to you? She responded to you?
Yeah, I don't want to leak the DMs quite yet, though.
Just saying, if that could happen.
Interesting. Alright.
Before you start, unrelated, before you check your DMs real quick, because I have something totally unrelated, but Darius, please look at my last Discord message. It's not about this, though.
Wait, say what?
Hit the group chat.
See my last name.
I'm trying to finish this before I go to bed. Thank you.
A half decent collection of what exactly the narrative is here, then it's going to be someone retarded like Bad Empanada who runs it and says that it was a cuck story. I understand that sort of complaint, but why is there a time limit on you doing this?
You can watch this. You guys want to watch this tomorrow? This is a long ass video, and I know
It's long. Also,
I'm gonna watch all of it.
I thought that. What I think we should do.
I'll watch the
There's
whole
a much shorter video, also from Ryle. It's only 12 minutes long. It's fresh, it's new, and it's about this. It's related to this. So we could do that real quick if you want to wrap up with that. It's only 10 minutes long. It's inside chat. But also, yes, that one. It's the Civil War one.
That's Nick's favorite video of the.
Go back. Civil War one.
The issue I have with his current video is he's trying to proclaim it as like the best Destiny video, right? He's trying to say like, oh, mine's better because I did this or because I did that. But the things he's doing, he's not even doing right. He didn't do good research. He doesn't include new information, and he didn't even talk to all the victims.
What I don't care about the.
I can't do this, dude. I hope these people like get off the internet forever. He already tried to talk to the victims that exist. Who are the other victims? Stasia? I don't even think he knew how to contact her. Or she even... Yeah.
Victims. I care about getting it right and just doing the bare minimum. All right, he didn't do the bare minimum. I don't think Beckett did the bare minimum.
Has supposedly filed a police report saying that not only was her illicit sexual material like handled without her consent to people, she didn't even know she was recorded. She claims.
Yeah, and
so
what's
apparently now
crazy
it's
is
escalated.
There's old clips of Lauren Southern saying the same things from like a year ago.
Really?
Yep.
Did she say that? She was saying that she got recorded.
Destiny,
or she knew about recording.
It's Destiny talking, and Destiny goes, "Yeah, Lauren's saying that I secretly record people doing sexual stuff, and that's ridiculous. That's not true."
No,
not Lauren Southern.
Different Lauren, you
Lauren
idiot.
Southern.
Yeah.
That's not Lauren Southern.
Are you making the video? God, Willie,
Dude,
it's
that's
Lauren
not good,
Northern.
Willie
it's
Mac.
Lauren.
It's Lauren Northern.
He didn't include that in the video.
No,
it's her
No, but I'm saying
Lauren Laguna.
Lauren Laguna.
it's not a good.
No, Lauren
Doesn't look good. Like he's doing a lot of research where he's like, oh, I thought that meant Lauren Southern. Like if you don't know who fucking Lauren J. Laguna is,
It didn't
in this
matter. He
conversation,
didn't include that in the video. Who cares?
It shows a lack of
Lauren-
research, though, lack of awareness.
Lauren De Lagoon.
Is this a real
That
fucking
sounds like a
person? What are we
rocket power
talking about?
character.
This is a
Doesn't that
real.
sound like a real
no.
Lauren Laguna was one of the first women to speak out about Destiny, bro. Oh. I can't watch
Raul
this
will be down to
shit,
come on the
dude.
show sometime, probably. Also,
This shit pisses me off beyond belief, dude. I can't do this, dude. I don't know why people keep saying Lauren De Laguna was saying that. Like, I don't know why she's getting street cred for this. Lauren De Laguna did not. It sounded like she was implying that, and that's the implication that was there. But Lauren De Laguna, if she felt like Destiny, and again, Destiny even says implies because she doesn't say it exactly. If Lauren De Laguna felt like she was sexually recorded, she would just say that. There's no legal bearing on her just saying that because she was saying that he was recording other stuff too. And if she would, so I don't know why I'm even having to deal. I don't know why I keep having to deal with this, dude. Like, I don't know why I have to see people keep giving her street cred. Like, she didn't do
I'll
shit.
a little bit. The problem was Destiny was like, what the fuck, Lauren? That's crazy you would say that. That's so false. I can't believe you fucking say that. And then it's like, oh, actually, there's a grain of truth. That's the bad
There is no grain. There is no grain of truth.
There is no crazy. And then she was very justified. She was justified.
There is no grain of truth. We don't know what's going on.
Wow.
Do you know that
If she didn't have the evidence, then that doesn't
well,
make
we don't
her
know
right.
that. We don't know that.
Yeah.
You're making an assumption. You guys hate when people make assumptions. You guys are assuming Lauren did not.
Yeah,
have that.
we
It's
don't.
like,
We
if
don't
she
know.
does, if she did,
we don't know that
would
she.
look really
If Lauren De Laguna did, I'm telling you right now, I don't think she did because Lauren would have talked about it. Lauren was yapping about every single thing that was going on with Destiny to every person she knew. She would have just said he was recording his orbiters. He would have said he was recording the girls he was sleeping with unconsensually, without their knowing. And I don't know if they knew. And those girls would have knew beforehand when they knew after the fact that everything came public with Pixie. She would have already messaged them. Lauren De Laguna was messaging everybody and talking to everybody about this situation. If she knew who the girls were and she knew that people were recorded, especially unconsensually, she would have gone out of her way to talk to those people to fuck him over. Like, I don't know why I need to keep... Like, no, dude. It's not that Lauren De Laguna had some profound information. Lauren De Laguna didn't have shit. She just knew that she got recorded a conversation where she looked like a schizo, and she didn't want him to post that or do anything because he recorded her. Or he had a conversation with fucking Jafar and all them, and they recorded that conversation, and she was like, "Oh, that's bad." She knew, bro. She didn't know shit, and she didn't say she knew, and there's no clips of her ever saying that.
Clear. Recording,
but this
recording
clip
non-sex,
right-
recording
So,
non-sex stuff in a bedroom in Florida is illegal, and you should not do that. So even in this case, not a good thing.
Secretly records women in his apartment. It's a federal. Sorry, not federal. It's a felony.
True.
Yeah, because he's horny. Felony. No, he's a.
Okay, and she says, yeah, because he's horny. And she even goes out of her way to say, no, it's not because he's horny, it's because he's a piece of shit. Because she knows it's not sexual. What exactly she's talking about is not sexual.
Well,
Why would you ask?
She didn't say that.
Yeah, no shit. Why do you think?
Let's watch a little bit more.
Why does she say woman though? Because the woman he did record were women. Because those are the people that were talking in the conversation that she's talking about. They were women having the conversation, dipshit.
Keep playing a little because I think we're gonna get to this, but this clip. She told Xena. Xena said.
Xena keeps saying this. Xena even herself, when she was on here talking, dude, you're pissing me off. Even when she was talking about, she's like,
I'm reading chat.
And I told Xena, hey, Xena, show me a clip where, okay, you're not reading chat because I'm seeing, what's it called? Show me a clip or a text message.
I just
said that.
read.
She said she has all the messages. She said she implies it again. She didn't say that verbatim.
I'm reading Darius is sweeping about half of the chat. She told Xena. Xena said, I just read that out loud. What are you talking about?
Xena said, yeah, because Xena's the dumbass who keeps saying she said it, and we already asked Xena. I've seen all the clips. Where does she say it? And then Xena goes on to say she sent it to me in text messages, and I asked Xena, show me the text messages, and she doesn't have them. She doesn't have, because she didn't do that. Xena's just talking out of her ass. And again, she keeps saying like, "Oh, there's a ton of videos of her doing it, even with Heel Mike, and Heel Mike had to stop doing it because she's saying that." And I'm like, "Where is it? I saw the conversation. It's all recorded. It's not there. It's Xena's clips. Good thing this is a Xena clip, right? What we were just looking at, and it's not there. This is the thing Wild Rittenhouse used to prove this. It's not there."
If there was a clip where she said it, it would have been in the video instead of that clip that we just watched.
And the clip would be being shared
There's
all
more.
around.
There's more Xena clips. There's more. Xena's in the next clip, so maybe we should watch a little bit more.
No, this is when they talk in the car, and he does that again, dude. It's the same thing.
Let's keep watching. Let's keep watching.
In an apartment.
Wait, just go back and watch.
But
Just
inside
watch it.
your private home, like I think you should be able to record whatever.
But you're
Obviously, you
not.
still have to tell people, like maybe.
Destiny and Asada watching.
Again, we keep talking about the same. The conversation from what Destiny talked about was with Farah, and this is recorded in his room, in his bedroom. This is a conversation that's recorded, and again, she keeps talking about the recorded, talking conversation. It's consistent.
Okay. What the point you're missing? What the point you're missing is she didn't say anything wrong. You could argue maybe she's implying it's sex, but she didn't. She never explicitly said that. And what did Destiny do?
No,
He
he's saying that
smeared
she's
her.
not implying sex. He's saying she's not implying sex, and so that means she wasn't right the whole time.
But no,
because she wasn't saying. You're
missing my point. You're missing my point. When Destiny spoke about this, that was his criticism that she's being irresponsible. She's clearly have an implication that it's about sexual stuff. And I'm saying Destiny is in the wrong there, where she should know that. I think this is a smear campaign.
That's the implication he is getting. It's like that he records them for sex. And I don't personally feel I'm listening to this. I don't get that implication.
Even if it's the case, that does not prove she didn't say anything wrong. She didn't do anything wrong. She said facts. He's recording stuff in the bedroom or in the house.
Nobody's saying no. That's not the part that anyone's arguing about. The point is she wasn't right the whole time.
Bad. You could say it's almost like Destiny's doing a smear campaign where he's not focusing on the reality of the situation. He's saying, no, let me.
He didn't deny
the most
it.
Exaggerated version, and then defend that.
He wasn't denying it. He was denying the implication that therefore he was fucking recording people sexually in this fucking shit.
That's not. Also, like, he did not deny it. He's clearly saying he's using it to smear Lauren.
He wasn't denying what Lauren was saying. So how was she using it to smear her?
He never said yes. I did explicitly. He never said that. So no, it's not admit. He didn't admit to doing that. He focused on saying no. Actually, he's applying this one thing, and I'm not doing that.
He did say he was recording a conversation. He said he was doing that. He said that's what she was talking about. He explains what she's exactly talking about. Is that it? What?
Is it the only thing? Again, we don't know.
Yes, that's what she's talking about, and that's what she's mad about.
Yeah.
That's what Destiny said. Again, I don't know if I trust that Destiny's taking this. I'd like to hear Lauren Del Luna's take. both
What did
sides.
De Laguna say that was more than what Darius just said? That was more than just he recorded
Nothing.
Farha in
Maybe
a
she's being
conversation.
deliberately vague because she knows there's gonna be a legal case about that, and she's a Lauren. She's not a fucking dumbass. She's not gonna make
Yeah,
explicit
so
statements
Destiny
on
isn't
stream.
denying what De Laguna is saying?
I'm sorry.
So
what?
he wasn't smearing her?
Wait, sorry. She's a. So are you just playing devil's advocate? Or are you just being intentionally retarded?
No, you guys are fucking dumb. If you guys don't get this,
She was building a case and she didn't say
Destiny
specifically
did not.
sexual-
Destiny was not like, oh yeah, I did something bad. I recorded some stuff not consensually. He's like, no, that girl's a crazy fucking bitch because she's implying I'm recording sexual content. That's not good faith. Like, I was like, oh, I messed up. Lauren, some good feedback. I should do something differently. That's not what happened. He used that to talk shit on Lauren.
No, first off, he didn't call her a crazy bitch because she was implying that. She said, it sounds like she's implying that I'm doing sexual stuff. I'm not doing that. What I'm doing, and then he goes ahead and says exactly what he did.
I didn't see Lauren say anything false in those clips so far.
Yeah, I don't think she did either. I don't think she did either, but I don't think we get to say, oh, Lauren was right. We already knew she was right because he was recording a conversation.
What
if you're
doing that in good faith, you don't focus on the implication. You focus on what's actually happening. Lauren said this, I did that.
Okay,
they're
so
wrong.
what point of what we're saying?
No, she's applying this thing that I didn't do, that she never actually said explicitly. But that's not good criticism. She never explicitly said that. Why is the focus of the conversation?
You do have commentary. It's just autism. It's using what she's saying is being used as a way to pump up Cherry's claims that he unconsensually records sexual audio, and it's not the same thing. He records.
Because she wasn't saying
that. I'm only talking about the past.
Holy shit! Lauren was not saying that Destiny was recording people unconsensually. She was maybe implying that. But let's say, Prawn, you want to say, okay, she didn't say that then. She didn't say that. If she didn't say that, then that means she doesn't get vindicated by the Cherry shit. She wasn't right the whole time because she wasn't saying that Destiny was recording people sexually.
I'm only talking about Destiny did not go.
That's why the fuck it got brought up. That's the only disagreement we have with you, Prawn.
Well, I mean, I agree with that. We don't know the facts.
No one disagrees with you on anything else.
You don't know the facts? No, we do know the facts.
Okay, what I'm saying, this shows he's a pattern of smearing women, being not good faith to them, and I would say maybe almost deliberately trying to make them look bad.
Lauren
and I think
was being
this
good
is
faith with
a
Destiny?
part of that.
You're losing.
What did she say? What did she say it was wrong? What did she say it was wrong? All I heard so far is that
She didn't say anything that was wrong. She was implying something that is beyond what she was just saying.
Watch the clip one more time. Watch the clip one more time. I heard women and recordings. What about that is wrong, and what's being implied?
There's another clip where she says in the bedroom in order to imply that it's sexual, even though it's not.
Is that wrong though?
Well, when you say in the bedroom,
are there recordings in the bedroom?
Sexual implication.
Or is she bringing that up because she's a lawyer and she knows there's a higher expectation of privacy in a bedroom. Even states where you can record without in a one-party state, there's an extra level of trust because you're in a bedroom. There's an extra level of privacy. Maybe that's why it was brought up. Everything about that?
There's three things that she said.
One thing she didn't clarify that, did she?
One thing that she said is that it was women. The other thing he said is that it was in the bedroom. And the third thing she said was that it was nasty. These are three words that obviously have sexual implications. And the point of this is to imply that he's...
I think the only one nasty is the implication of that. No. If you're recording stuff in the bedroom, you could be recording anything. It could be audio, it could be video, we don't know.
When he says bedroom women and nasty, there's an obvious sexual implication. Do you disagree with that? By the way, Juice...
Not if it's true. Not if it's a fact. No.
Then why is Juice Stalker and every other DGG anti-fan using these Lauren De Laguna clips as proof of Cherry being vindicated? They falsely misinterpret it because Lauren De Laguna is using sexually charged language.
What did she say it was wrong? Again, that's all I'm saying.
He's using stuff with sexual implication, and it's obviously working.
She's actually not. You have to show that. Okay, maybe nasty. I don't know if the comments nasty, but she said... And again,
she says nasty a lot.
Keep this in mind. This is now revealed to be true. I feel like that's a factor. Lauren said he's recording stuff in a bedroom.
Just because it ended up being true doesn't mean. Just because it ended up being true doesn't mean that she was right. If she had no idea that it was actually true and she was just making shit up.
Points to not making. Points to not being. There's not an implication being made. She's saying she's saying a truth statement. You're saying that she's trying to make an implication. No, I'm saying she could just be saying truthful stuff. Is that a scenario that's possible? No?
The reason why I think there's an implication of sexual impropriety is that every single DGG anti-fan is quoting the Lauren shit and saying that it's more proof of Terry being vindicated. They're not interpreting it as recorded conversation. They're interpreting it as like recorded sexual misconduct because of the way that he phrases it. But he's not specific about her claims, so she can't be held accountable.
I don't say you should not do that because we don't know that. I'm curious if there's other stuff Lauren knew behind the scenes that maybe she's not revealed. I guess we'll feel that in the future. But I'm focusing on. I'm focusing on my past. I think what Destiny did, the most thing he did that is he kind of went too hard on Lauren when she probably was right.
Oh, by the way, she filed she did legal shit against him because his car registry was off. I can try finding that clip. It's pretty funny. I feel like she's just doing everything she can to smear him. But,
and I won't lie, she might have some reason to do that. But so far, I think it's reasonable that okay. There's one version that she's implying, but I think it's also very reasonable that she could also be saying true stuff, and Destiny is kind of just like smearing her.
If she's saying true stuff,
is that a possibility? Is that a possibility? Can we just admit that?
Is it possible, Prawn, that the way that she's saying these things might be incredibly irresponsible because the implication that people seem to be reading into it is that he's recording people sexually, unconsensually, and that might be irresponsible, and that might be reason for Destiny to go, hey, I don't want to interact with this person, and this person's probably being fucking crazy in the way that they're talking about this. Is that possible,
I totally agree, but I also say Destiny is very irresponsible too. They're both irresponsible. I don't know why we had to like focus on one or the other. They're both irresponsible. I think one's more irresponsible though. So yeah, I'm not saying I will not say Lauren did not have any problematic language.
If Lauren was being irresponsible, does that not justify how Destiny was talking about her?
Good question.
It is a good question.
I just feel like there's an obvious sexual implication with what Lauren said, but she won't say it outright because she knows she's lying. I don't know how else you can interpret it.
Is it also possible that she knew that he was recording audio of people in the bedroom, not sexually, and that she was talking about that?
But then she wouldn't specify that it's women.
And that's nasty. And that's in the bedroom.
What if that's all she knew about?
Then she shouldn't be saying all those details to imply something else.
You guys understand? Like, I can't see it being an implication, but if he's saying a true thing that all the information he has is one. Wait,
is it possible that she's not implying it, but that's the implication people read into it?
All the anti-fans.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Yeah. Some people
Prawn, if I say Prawn fucked a 15-year-old, and then, I didn't say that Prawn was also 15 at the time, but, you know, like, the implication, if I say Prawn fucked a 15-year-old, the implication is, okay, Prawn is, that everybody would read into that is that Prawn's a fucking pedophile. But, I mean, I knew he did when he was, like, 15 also.
Yeah, I say it's bad.
Yeah, it's probably pretty bad.
Do you think that Live is doing that as well? It's like
I don't like. I'm not. I think I'm being like the steel man. I have lots of criticisms for Lauren de Laguna. I'm just saying. I also see some justification as well.
Okay. As long as we agree that the anti-fan reading into the clip wrongly, I feel like it's probably okay. You agree that like when J Stock says that Lauren de Laguna is like proof of like Terry's claims, like that's probably not good, right?
The one caveat I would say, and he has actually, I think Giselle said he has different information or information that's not been revealed yet. Maybe he knows some stuff that we don't know that would add to this, but just based on the current knowledge, I'd say yeah, I agree.
Okay.
That's all.
We done with the video? It is late.
Alright, yeah. Well, I ended up here.
You go to what?
We'll wrap it up here.
Good night.
All right.
Oh, I was gonna be an outro. Excuse me.
So why is Zena saying he's a pedophile?
Alright, wrap it up here.
It's a bad analogy, but I know what he's saying. Because I think it's a little different where, like, if I said 3 true things that were true, that could lead to an implication. I think it's, like, a better analogy.
Even if I'm not saying it on, like, to imply that, but if people can read into it that way, it's still probably irresponsible, and it still probably shouldn't say it, right? That's
I agree.
Okay.
Okay.
Non-fun. Any final comments?
I think it's crazy that that Justical apparently thinks Willie Mack is sweeping for Destiny. If you guys want to check me out, I'm NonFon on YouTube, NonFon420 on Twitch and Kick. Go look at that stuff. A lot of more serious debates on my YouTube channel that you guys should check out.
Are you gonna stay up for a while? Because there might be hosting coming.
Am I what?
I just subscribed.
I'm on a subathon today.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Sorry.
No, I know. Yeah.
Next time.
I was gonna host Darius to repay him with four whole viewers.
You can pay back the Botchix premium you forced him to get via Trovo.
I did not force him. First of all, that was me being helpful. I'm paying back Darius for the raids. Okay. But
yeah, if anything, his Sebulon would have been a failure without that. So.
Yeah, I don't meet the condition. Okay, so I can't even raid Darius because he probably requires that you have 5 viewers and I only have 4. Damn.
We'll get the numbers up.
Wow.
But yeah. I guess
one other thing we should do, if you're still here, still watching, hit the buttons, hit follow, hit the bell, hit sub, hit all the buttons. Also, yeah, go to our panelist channel, go to NonFon, go to the Process, ZipZip. I don't know if you stream, but support ZipZip, support all of us, make this a better show. But tomorrow it's gonna be an amazing show with Nicholas Diorio, and I don't know who the other guys, honestly, but it should be interesting.
Alright, paste.
You got to tease tomorrow's episode before you leave.
Also, yeah, I don't stream. Follow me nowhere. I'm not a streamer. Or I guess Twitter is ZipZip45, but I don't post there at all.
Make your non-palm.
Damn,
Yeah.
whole 5.
Thank you, Prawn.
I know.
W Prawn. Am I right, guys?